Happy summer, everybody. Can you believe it's summertime already, Amie?
I'm happy. I'm very happy. It's the first day of summer.
I
That
am.
means that fall isn't very far off, which is my favorite season.
This is true. This is true. But that means I can switch out my hat every now and again. So
That's true.
everybody said it was okay during the mermaid sale with Bill. So we'll give it a go again, and we'll see if folks like it or they don't. But nonetheless, it's Wednesday night. Welcome everybody. You made it to the hump day, to the middle of the week, and it's a little fantastic finds with Enamor, Amie, and myself. So hello everybody. Hope you guys have had a good week up till now. Hope you're here to relax, have some fun, veg, maybe scoop up some great vintage. And we're gonna get you there, get you ready to sail you on through to the end of the week. So
Jason,
um,
I think our lag's going to be really bad tonight.
I
You want to
have
know why? I still haven't seen us pop up on my phone yet, and you have been live for an entire minute,
oh
and now
wow.
it's finally going. So
Okay.
fun internet YouTube times we're gonna have.
Yeah, I don't know, Amy, if they're doing updates or what they're doing,
They
but it's
need to.
definitely
They need to do like a major platform overhaul, I
yeah,
feel like,
yeah.
because it just keeps getting progressively longer
Well,
every week.
at this stage of the game, we'll have to do a 10-minute countdown for for each
10
item. But
minutes.
I gotta be like,
We're gonna
all
have
right,
to figure out the timer on the screen. I
eight
don't
more
think we can I
minutes.
don't think we can count down from like 10 minutes. That would
Oh
be too
my
much.
gosh. So how's the weather before we get into it? How's the weather out there in Michigan? Is it
It's
hot?
hot. It's supposed to be in the 90s all week and then into next week as well. So it's
We
definitely feeling like summer now. It feels more like Hawaii or Florida, if I had to call it anything.
It literally feels like fall here in Pennsylvania today. It was overcast, it was a little rainy, it was barely in the 70s. So if this is a taste of what summer is going to be like here in Pennsylvania,
Well, usually you guys get the weather that we have maybe like
right?
2 days after
Yeah,
we experience. So I feel like you might get a little bit of the
we
heat
might.
wave, but at
We
least
might.
your air conditioning's fixed.
Yes, thank God. And it's the big extrav here in Adamstown this week. And they're calling for touch and go rain, which isn't good for the folks outside. It's good for us with the malls and the shops, but it's not good for the outside vendors. So hopefully it doesn't wash them out because the past extrav had washed them out. So
Wasn't the
okay.
first one in April?
Yes, it's usually our extravs. They fall quarterly, so they fall within the first quarter with April, and then in the second quarter it's in June, and then we'll have one in the third quarter, which will be September. So we have them all three. So yep. So if you guys are in the area, head on down to Adamstown, Pennsylvania. Tons of dealers come in from out of state. The shops run specials. They are open later. You know, they extend their hours. They even have folks that set up in the parking lots. The flea markets are even open longer. So if y'all are ever in the area, especially look us up, Adamstown Antiques Capital USA, and make sure you check your calendars and market for the extravaganzas. It's always worth coming in because a lot of the dealers save their really good stuff until this week to put out. So um, it's always a good time. So with all of that said, as we get into it tonight, please, first of all, make sure you're following Enamor Amie. Links to her channel and her Instagram are down in the description. Please make sure you're following me here at Mother Tucker's, here and over on Instagram as well. Our official mod and bid ender tonight is going to be the one, the only, the lovely Karen Gillette. And also, as we get into it, Amie, I didn't get a chance to tell you before we started, but I've been getting a lot of emails and messages from folks that say how much fun it is to hang out with us, that if they're having any woes or a bad day, we make them laugh. They can forget about it. So just want to thank you guys for that feedback. It definitely makes it worthwhile what we're doing. And the fact that you guys can also scoop up some really good vintage is fun as well. And we're here, so, a safe spot where you guys can
Well,
forget about
I'm
all your woes.
I'm always happy to hear that feedback. And of course, there's no like obligation to ever buy
Right.
anything. And we just want this to be like a happy place, somewhere that you can escape for a couple hours, just have fun. talking with other people in the chat, engaging with us, and of course the fantastic finds that you guys have been emailing us that we get to check out at the end. So we just like your guys' company, and I'm glad that we can just give a little escape or get a little joy into the middle of your week. So thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. Well, the first person here, Amie, was our mod and bid ender, the one, the only, Karen Gillette. Thank you so much. Again, I always say we span the globe. The Gillettes are from Canada, so thank you so much, Karen. My man, Mr. Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. If you guys love some vintage recordings played the way it should be on vinyl, please consider giving him a follow. If somebody could drop his link in the chat, that would be great. He is the other half of Karen Gillette, of the Gillette Group, the Gillette Corporation. So please give him a follow. I'm really enjoying some of the music you're putting out there, Gavin. It's really, really good. So back to back, we got Mama Pam. How are you, Mama Pam? It's always good to see you. And we got Mama Tucker, my mother, Linda Hellman. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome, everybody. We have Lisa Green here with us. How are you, Lisa? It's so good to see you. We have Carrie in the house here with us tonight. How are you, Carrie? We have the one, the only Les. How are you, Les? Always good to see you. And I love the pictures of her fur baby when she shows them over on Instagram. It's always so good. So we got Shabby Wonder here with us. How are you? It's so great to see you. We have Shannon here with us. It's always great to see you. We have our friend Leslie Newquest in the house. Welcome. How are you? It's always good to see you. We have Tammy Walker here with us. How are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome. We have my other half, Tina, who, my goodness, today was a day between the printer break-in and then coming off the air conditioner that broke earlier in the week.
You guys have had a week already.
Yeah. So we have nowhere to go but up from here, Amie.
Absolutely. It's downhill.
Lisa, how are you? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Happy to Fantastic Finds. We're so happy you guys are here. We have Spark Joy in Life. Welcome. How are you? So good to see you. We have Vicky in the house. Welcome, Vicky. How are you? Let's see who else is here with us tonight. We'll keep scrolling on down here. We have the lovely Sarah from Renovative Home. How are you, Sarah? It's always good to see you. Please, gang, make sure you give her a follow. She does do estate sales. She does have a YouTube channel, and also follow.
They look good. If I lived anywhere close to Virginia, it would take me a little while to drive there for an estate sale, but I would go. I would too.
I would too. And I'm sure Sarah will be all right if I say this. If you guys are looking for somebody to handle your estate and you're in the Virginia area, give her a ring a ding, because I'm telling you, she boom in and out, and there's some of the most organized, at least from what I can see, some of the most organized estate sales I've seen in a long time. So welcome, Sarah. It's always good to see you. We have Miss Kelly in Texas. How are you, Kelly? So good to see you. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. You're right, Amie. The lag is going to be serious because my all of my comments are jumping. We have Sally here with us. How are you, Sally? Great to see you.
The hat is back, Sally. It's back.
Yes. Daisy Girl, how are you? It's good to see you. Miss Kelly, how are you? It's always good to see you. A fellow Pennsylvanian in the chat with us tonight. We have Jennifer, Miss Junebug Vintage. How are you? It's so good to see you. Hello, Miss Pat Robinson. How are you? It's always great to see you, Pat. We have Sandra with us, and sometimes sometimes I'm afraid I'll duplicate names, but it's okay. That just means you're doubly important. That's all that matters. Let's see who else is here with us tonight. We'll keep on going down. We got Debbie here with us. How are you, Debbie?
Gutierrez. Ooh, I got a good arch.
Yeah, look at you, Amie. All right. Awesome. We have Cheryl with us. How are you? It's always great to see you. Welcome, everybody. Let's see who else is here with us. We have Sweet Rosebud in the house. How are you? Let's see who else is here with us. Scroll down here. It looks like we have Mary Beth. How are you? It's always good to see you. We have Jamie in the house. How are you, Jamie? Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Fantastic Finds. We have Terry here with us. How are you? Bree, how are you, Bree? So good to see you, Bree. Hello, gang. And make sure you're following her. Make sure you're following Bree. She does Whatnot sales. So if you guys head on over to Whatnot, please make sure you give her a follow. She's always fun to watch, some of her sales. We have Renee with us. How are you, Renee? And I think we're getting down there near the bottom, Amie. I think that's it.
All the comments are coming in super weird.
They are.
So yes, I know for sure we're going to be doing 20-second countdowns this evening.
Yes.
Not even going to mess with the 15 because I can see it took us like a minute to show up on my phone. So that's pretty bad. With that being said, you guys, make sure if you do plan on bidding on anything tonight, that you are logged into the YouTube app, either on a phone or a tablet. Those are going to be way faster bidding options for you rather than the computer. The computer is always going to be slower. So just putting that out there right now. And we do recommend that you refresh periodically throughout the broadcast tonight. That will kind of help with the lag and the filtering and all of that stuff that YouTube does. So, yes.
Oh, and let me just highlight that real quick, gang. Bree Gia, she actually has a Whatnot Boho hippie sale tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. Make sure you check that out.
And Heather of Antique Agenda snuck in there.
Heather,
yes. So because it's the first official day of summer today, I was feeling my like tropical vibes today, and Jason was feeling the Jersey Shore, I guess.
I don't know if that's good or bad, Amie, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay, so I guess we will go over how the sale is going to roll tonight. Pretty straightforward. I know most of you guys have heard the rigmarole many times before. In case we have anybody new that's watching tonight, we do have offer up items for most of our rounds tonight. So we have 12 rounds of offer ups. That will be the auction style items. And then we do have 3 quick claim rounds at the end. So once we get there, we will go over how, haven't done that in a while, how the quick claims will work once we get to the end of the offer ups in the sale tonight. So we will show you the item. We'll give you a price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on the item, all you have to do is type your bids in whole dollar amounts down in the chat. Make sure that you guys are in live chat, all messages, not top chat. If you're in top chat, it's going to filter out some of the comments and you're not going to see everybody's bids. So make sure that you're in a live chat, all messages. And you want to check periodically throughout the sale too, that sometimes YouTube isn't very nice and will kick you out of live chat and put you back in top chat. So double check that, especially if you plan on bidding on anything. So as the bids come in, Jason will put them up here on the screen and highlight them. And we will do a quick countdown of 20 seconds. And whoever is the highest bid before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette will be the winner. And we also do something here on Mother Tucker's channel called Just in Case. And where's the graphic? There it is.
There it is.
The fancy graphic. All right. So what Just in Case is as long as you have put in at least one bid on the current item, you can go ahead and put in a just in case bid during the countdown. So a just in case is kind of the most that you're willing to pay for that item with the letters JIC next to it. You can type that in during the countdown. And if you are the highest just in case bid before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind that multiple just in cases are thrown out there during the countdown. Those do turn into regular bids. Now, if you do win an item from either of us tonight, we do need you to send us an email. So right now the emails are up here on the screen. Go ahead and take a screenshot if you need to reference those later, especially if you've never purchased from us before. And I know that Jason has put all of our information, our emails, our Instagram, our YouTube links, all of that stuff are down in the description of the video if you need to reference it later. But do make sure if you win an item tonight, we need some information from you. We do need an email from you that includes your YouTube screen name, your full shipping address, your real name, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. I don't have a PayPal account. Can I still buy? Yes, you can. So if you plan on bidding on something tonight and you win an item and you don't have a PayPal account, that's okay. Send us that same information in your email. Let us know that you'd like to check out as a guest, and we can send you a link for your invoice that you can check out as a guest. Super easy peasy. I do know that both of us utilize Pirate Ship to get you the cheapest rates on shipping. Shipping is additional to any items won, and it's kind of calculated based on the size of your package, the weight of your package, and the distance from you to us. I know I ship from Michigan and Jason ships from Pennsylvania. So keep that in mind. If it's something bigger, take your shipping into account, although we can get you much cheaper rates than if you would pay retail at the post office. So I will be doing my packing and invoicing as early as possible tomorrow. And a little caveat for that is that I do need all invoices paid by 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday because I will be leaving town to go to Wisconsin and I will not be back till next week. So I'm doing all my shipping but at 1 o'clock Friday. So I would certainly appreciate payment in a timely fashion this week. I certainly appreciate that. And I'll let Jason talk about when he's doing his shipping and local pickup.
Yep. I will be doing all of my packaging and invoicing on Saturday. So if you guys bought from me on Monday night, you have an open box. So we will do our best to combine that as long as the items aren't too large. We'll do our best to combine that for you. So look for an invoice from me on Saturday for this week's sales. I do own a brick and mortar here in Central Pennsylvania, so I can offer you guys free pickup. Once you guys pay your invoice, we can make those arrangements. Before we invoice you, though, please let us know that that's an option that you want to take advantage of. That way we don't, figure out what your shipping would be. And then again, once that invoice is paid, we can then figure on getting it up to the shop for you so it can save you some money. So I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Before we get into it tonight, I do want to always thank Amie. Courtesy of Amie is the wallpaper that you guys see behind us, along with our thumbnail tonight. Amie created all of that. And I also want to make her large. Hopefully she has some of her stickers that she can show you guys. That way you can attach them, purchase some, since, when you buy tonight, you can have her, buy a few and throw them in your box. So let me make you big, Amie, so you guys can show your stickers.
Queso wanted to say hi too.
Hello, Queso.
He said meow. Okay. So I have waterproof vinyl stickers if anybody is interested. I did put a little post on my community tab, I think Monday, and I'm almost sold out of the 20 ounce tumbler cups. I do have more of those. So the stickers are $3 each. They are 3-inch waterproof vinyl. And if you want a cup, it's $12 and I can apply whatever sticker that you want on the tumbler. So let me know if you win something tonight that you want to add anything to your box, or if you just want to get a sticker or a cup or whatever, send me an email with your address and I can send you an invoice for those separately. Okay. Thank you guys so much. And
go ahead, Amie.
At the end of the sale tonight, don't forget that we are highlighting some of our vintage community members' fantastic finds. So after the sale, stick around to find out who we are featuring on the big screen tonight with the awesome vintage finds, or stuff that you've purchased from our live sales that you've incorporated in your home. I can't wait to see. So that will be after the sale tonight. We do move pretty quickly through the sale. Try not keep you guys here super long, but we will do that after the sale tonight, and I'm super excited. And Jason, you want to put the email up there?
Yes, absolutely. We can do that right now. Give me 1 second here. We'll get it all lined up here, and there it is.
Yes. Yep. If you guys want to be included in our broadcast and you want to show off some of the fun vintage things that you've been finding or displays that you've put together, you can email us your photos, as many as you'd like, and to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. And both Jason and I do have access to this email, so we can't wait to see what you send us.
Absolutely. And I know after Amie showed some of her stickers last week, folks were asking about us. We are working on some. Tina's working on them. We're not sure. I mean, of course, we'll have our logo as one, and I think we'll create some other ones that are semi-creative. So that is coming soon. Hopefully by July, we can offer that too. It would be great if you guys would be interested in some of our stickers as well once we get to it. There's a few other people that popped in. Let's say hello to them, and then we're going to get it started while we wait for some more people to hop in the room. We have Jimmy James. Jameson, welcome. Thank you for just subscribing, and welcome. Hello, how are you? We have Philomena in the house. How are you? It's always great to see you. The very lovely Glowy Girl popped in. Always happy to see you, Glowy Girl. Vanessa popped in too. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome, everybody. And I think that caught us. Oh, Miss Wildlife, how are you? It's always good to see you. Scroll up here just a few more to see if I missed anybody. I think we are all caught up. Welcome, everybody. We're going to get the sale underway. We're going to start out with Amie, and we're just going to keep on cooking. So I'll make you big, Miss Amie. And if you let me know how much your first thing is, we'll get you started.
My first item tonight is going to start at 16.
You got it.
And like I said at the beginning, you guys, if you are just hopping on, the lag is bad. So if you do plan on bidding on anything tonight, don't wait to put any bids in. Bid early, and especially if you're bidding and then during the countdown, you want to put it just in case, put that in as soon as the countdown starts, because it is bad. It's very, very bad. So I don't want to see people come in after the bid end. I know that's been happening a lot lately. I've seen in other sales too. Okay, so first item up tonight is, you guys know I love my vintage children's books, so we're going to bring this bird one up first. I have never actually had this book before. I think I've seen it before, but it was in such rough shape that I decided to leave it behind. But it is not super kitschy as the books that I typically pick up. It's just really lovely illustrations in here. So this is the Birds book. And it is from 1943. It is a Saffield publishing book that is down there. It is that linen-like texture, so it's that kind of grass grain kind of textured paper that goes throughout the book. So let's go through here, because the illustrations in here are really, really pretty. Very lifelike illustrations in here. Definitely lots of possibilities if you like to display books or incorporate birds in your summer decor. I really like the warblers on. I really like that one. All the colors in here are pretty good. Condition for the book, I would say, is pretty good. There's just a little wear at the corners and the binding of the book, which is pretty typical of these oversized books from the 40s. But really, really nice. I really like the cardinals, especially at Christmas time. And definitely if you guys like to take these kind of books apart and frame the artwork, I do that too. I do like to do that. And the little wren, we have a little wren outside right now that is having fun on our garage. And I get to see him every morning. And there is the bluebird. I do love the bluebird. Really nice. And then the last page in here shows all the different kinds of nests and eggs that all the birds in the book make, which I think is really interesting. I did not know. What was the one? The Oriole's nest looks like a snug little pocket hanging from a bough. I did not know that they made nests like that. I thought that they were just a typical kind of nest, but very interesting. I like the little woodpecker too. And there's the back cover. It is exactly the same as the front. And it measures 9 3/4 by 13. That is the size there. So there is, at the binding, there is a little tear right here. And there's a little wear. Not super terrible, but there is just a little bit of wear on this, but pretty good shape overall, I would say. I'm not seeing any interest, and that is okay. I will bring that back at the recap, all right, unless our lag is really, really bad. But I will bring that back.
I love the font, Amie, for birds.
I do too.
The way that banners.
I decided to bring that tonight because I thought that with the left-in bluebird, it would just be so cute together. All right. Well, I'll bring it back at the recap, you guys.
All right. I'll move over real slow, and we'll wait, see for that lag. My first item tonight is going to be choice at $10. So choice at $10. There's a mild condition issue with the one. So let me show that to you first. The one, these are the little little canisters. There seems to be a little nip right here, but you do not see it because that rests on the B. So one of them, the one that is tan, has that little nip and is missing its spoon. So for $10, I have choice on these little salts or little containers, little condiment containers. One has a tan face, one has a yellow face. They both have blue details. So they usually have one that sort of looks very like a girl, very like a boy. But I think these are kind of the version of the boys in either set. So again, I have the tan version or the yellow version. The tan one does have the little nip on it, but you do not see it because the top of the B does rest on there. So there is that one. There is the bottom. This one is actually stamped Japan on the bottom. I see Kelly at 10. Thank you so much. Each one of these measures about 2.5 inches wide. So I love the eyelashes on these bees. This one could even be the more girl one. Maybe you see the little lipstick mouth on this one. I'm not too sure. And again, this one does not have a spoon. And this one, it's very hard to see because it is white. Let's just call it a rough spot right here at my finger, if you guys can see it. It's right there, but it sits in there. And honestly, you do not see it when it's resting on there. So Jamie is in at 12. That was your first choice. This is your second choice, the one that has the yellow face. This one does have the original spoon. They always came with plastic spoons. They, represent the little stinger. So let me take the top off and show you. It's getting washed out a little, but you can see the blue details on there. They are either blue or pink. Those are normally the two color tones I've always seen. There's your little plastic spoon. And again, they measure 2.5 across. And this one actually has a paper made in Japan label on the bottom. There we go. It focused so you can see. But I just love these. My theme for the night loosely was 4th of July picnic. So I figured there's always some bees at your 4th of July picnic. So that's why I grabbed these. That was kind of my loose theme. So you can see this one has the smile on his face. And then this one, well, maybe this one is the little girl one with the little smaller mouth with like lipstick on. So we are at 14 right now with Kelly. Kelly in Texas. I'm trying to put the lids on and we're going to do a countdown. I don't want to hold us up too long with these. But again, the tan one does have the little nip. Other than that, they're in really great vintage condition. So we're looking for 15 or more. We are doing just in case, gang, for active bidders. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This one's body is yellow. This one's body is blue. But both of the tops have the blue hue to it. So if you guys are trying to collect a variety or you don't care, just want a cool little hive of these, they look really good all together too. So saw you, Jamie, right before the bid end. All right. $15. Jamie, let me know which one or ones you want. We'll call this one tan. This one yellow. Remember, the tan one has the little nip. This one has the spoon. This one does not. And then, Jamie, if you just take one, Kelly, you'll have backup on what's left. But, Jamie, you have first choice. So they are similar yet different. So just let me know if you want the tan one or the yellow one. All right, Jamie, congrats. They're both yours. All right, Miss Amy, get you going.
Jason, do you mind if I redo the book again?
Not at all.
I saw Tammy came in there. So Tammy, just put in your 16 and I'll do a quick countdown on it for you.
Got it. Okay? There we go. Go ahead, Amy.
And Gavin, I could go for some ice cream myself.
Definitely.
A banana split sounds really good. All right. So Jamie wants both, if you saw that. All right, Tammy, I see your 16. I'm going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Birdie bid end.
Such a sweet book.
I don't discriminate when it comes to ice cream. The only ice cream flavor I don't like is mint chocolate chip. But pretty much anything else, I will eat it.
Yeah. There's some I like better than others, but I don't discriminate.
Okay. All right, Tammy, the book is yours. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Jason, do you want me to go again?
Go ahead. You do it. Okay. Go right ahead, Miss Amy.
All right. Fluffy Butt Tiger is up next. He's going to start at 16 as well. And he is darling cute. I love these little fluffy kitties. I had never come across this particular one before, although I have seen him. But he has this fun little hat on. It reminds me of a Shriner's hat, although I'm not sure why a kitty would be wearing a Shriner's hat. But anyway, I don't ask questions when it comes to Kitsch. He was a little souvenir piece that came from, it is a little faded. I think it says Whiting State Park in Badgley, Wisconsin. I think that's what that says. And if you guys ever come across these souvenir pieces and you don't particularly like them, they do scrape off rather easy with like a nail file. You can get that off of there pretty easy. I have some of my Christmas pieces. I have done that too, because sometimes where they put the placement of those, it's just kind of takes away from the piece. But anyway, this is a cutie pie, little Relco. He does have the foil sticker there on the bottom. And I'm not sure what that writing is there on his foot, but he is darling cute, little ceramic. And the fur that has usually that's applied to these ceramic pieces is typically rabbit fur. Sometimes it's dyed a fun color, but this is just kind of a white little fur. And there's pretty good fur left on this. Sometimes when I run across these furry pieces, they're kind of patchy or they're molting a little bit, but he's pretty good. The hat, the yellow and the blue is cold painted, but I don't really see any paint loss or anything with him. There's no chips on him. There's a little bit of grazing that I can see in the lighter color ceramic, but no chips on him. He's just a cute little meow meow. Kelly in Texas, I see you. Thank you so much. Measurement for our kitty friend here is 4.5 by 3. I picked him up in Elkhorn, Wisconsin, which I'm going back to this Sunday. I can't wait to see what I find this time. I came back with a carload of vintage goodies last time, so I can't wait to see what new stuff people have brought to the show this time. But Kelly's in at 16. We're going to count little kitty friend down. Kelly, I do recommend that you put in a just in case. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow meow. Good end.
Amie, even with his hat, if you guys did a birthday display and had like little kitschy birthday animals,
it definitely would look, or a little circus display with different circus animals would look cute too, because he's kind of tigery striped. All right, there's the bid end from Karen. So Kelly, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you.
All right, gang. Up next, again, I'm trying to stick with my 4th of July picnic kind of theme. And what kind of picnic isn't a picnic in July without watermelon and ladybugs, which are on this cute little bank, cute little piggy bank. He is actually made by Goble. So he does have his Goble mark on the bottom and has his key. So it does have the key, which is taped onto the bottom there. So he's really cute. I tried to do some research on these. It seems like they made these in the 80s and the 90s. They used the same sculpt of the pig, but would decorate them a little different. So I think he's so cute because he's actually painted like a watermelon, and watermelon colors would be great in your summer decor. Very kitschy. He has a little ladybug right there on his snout. There you go. So it's actually better like that. So you can see the cute little ladybug. You can see there's another little ladybug on his ear. And then they adorned him with the slices of watermelon. Cute little piggy tail right there on the back, along with another piece of watermelon there. There's no damage. This literally feels like it's brand new. I don't know.
That's adorable. I've never seen a pig like that.
When I started doing research on this, like I said, Amie, they did series of these. So if you like this little nugget, you can definitely collect, even more. But I love how he's chubby and round. He does look like a watermelon. Again, he would be great to Bill does this for his nieces and nephews. I've done it for mine. Give a bank to a youngster. Give them a coin every time. It starts to teach them how to save. So I think this little guy right here might be, maybe just a little summertime gift for them. Or if you guys love little piggies, Debbie's in at 16. Thank you so much. He measures about 4 inches wide. So he's about 4 inches wide by about 3 inches tall. So no chips, no cracks, no issues, not even any crazing. Really good condition. And you know that if it's Goble, it's going to be a quality piece. And again, there's no damage at all up here to the coin slot. And the best part is a lot of times these coin banks that have the metal base, they're always missing their key. I have to believe that that's even the original tape on there, probably when it, was sold. So it has its key. It has its global stamp right there on the bottom. Again, just this cute little piggy, little watermelon guy. That was their little theme for him. So we're still at 16 with Debbie, looking for 17 or more. No chips, no cracks. We're going to do a countdown on him. If anybody's interested, please put in that bid. We're going to hold up for a moment to beat the lag. And we're offering just in case for active bidders. So we're going to do the countdown from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You are right, Terry. He is just a juicy little nugget. Super cute. I just love.
And I would not guess that is Goble. Like I said that about your glass animals the other night. Like I would never guess that was a Goble piece.
I didn't either. All right. It looks like it's going to. Make sure I'm right. Miss Debbie, congratulations. Thank you so much. He's coming to you for 16. All right, Amie.
All right. My next item is going to start at 16 as well. And as we're inching towards July, I've got to slip in a little Christmas. Right?
Oh, I'm here for it.
I thought that I would bring this now because if you do like to set up a Christmas in July little display, I think that this piece is pretty amazing. The graphics, I did not test the lights. Okay, the lights are in here. They're untested. I did not buy them for the lights. I bought them specifically for the box because the graphics on here, look at all the mid-century starbursts covering with this. And I love that they chose to do the little boy that's whispering what he wants for Christmas in Santa's ear. I also it kind of gives me little Pixie vibes with that little boy standing in Santa's hand. These are made by Worldwide. And I like when I come across the Christmas pieces that had the little advertisements in the back of some of the popular magazines. And it does have some kind of decoration instructions here on the back. These little paper labels here was what originally sealed the box shut. They originally cost 18 cents, which is pretty fun. And it tells you kind of how to replace the lights if you need to do that. They are guaranteed, US patent. I just love the box. So I do want to show you the lights that are in here though. So I believe they're just white lights that are in here. Again, they're untested, but it looks like all the bulbs and everything are present in here. And so are the little cardboard inserts that you could wrap the lights around. Those are in there too. I just thought the displayability on this was fun, and that's why I decided to bring it a little bit earlier than typical. Mighty Mite replaceable lamps. Look at the little anthropomorphic flame guy up there.
Wow, Amie, I love this. And the thinner wire ones are so great. And I love decorating with those because it's easier to hide those wires than some of the thicker ones.
It is, yeah. So measurement for the box here is 9.5 inches long by 5 inches tall. You could definitely, because there are a little bit of fun graphics on the side, you could use it as a riser too. And I like that it has the original price tag from Marshall Fields on the end of it. So it's not a Woolworth sticker, unfortunately, but still cool to see those original stickers on there. But I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay. We'll bring it back at the recap.
All right. I'll move over real slow here. Gang, thank you so much for joining us here tonight for Fantastic Finds. If you're not subscribed to Amie's channel, please do so. The link to it is in the description down below. Please follow her over on Instagram as well. Trust me, you won't be sorry. You will not be sorry. My next item is going to start at $24. It's on a gorgeous piece of Fenton, and it's starting just a little higher because in this pattern, to find it in this red, of course, a gorgeous red for 4th of July, you can find it easier in other colors, but the red version is a little harder to find. So the pattern on this, and I want to make sure I say it right, is the scrolling eyes. It is the Scroll and Eyes pattern. It has its original Fenton sticker, which means this is an older piece of Fenton. It is not stamped anywhere on the bottom. So this is pre-1971. So this is probably the 50s, probably the late 50s, early 60s, usually with that paper label. So again, it's a gorgeous compote. And if you guys love the cadmium glow, this definitely has it. So I'll show you in a moment. But look at that gorgeous scroll work and the eye. And of course, that's the eye right there. And if you guys love this pattern and you want to collect multiple colors of it, they made it in a lot of other colors. So again, I thought this would look great, for your 4th of July decor. You could add your blues to it. If you had a piece of milk glass, add your milk glass to it. I'll show you here the glow on it. It glows a lot at the base. The base, oh, there you go. You can see the cadmium right there in the bottom. So if you guys love that glow, the bottom has the glow. And what I love is if it picks it up, yes, it does. All around the rim here, it picks up the cadmium. So you can see the glow all the way around the tip. No chips, no cracks, no major issues. It's so glossy and clean that they even have the original Fenton sticker on it still. Gorgeous compote, would be great to put your butter bits in, all sorts of other different things. It measures about 5 inches tall, so it's about 5 inches tall. And then it measures about 5.5 inches across. So again, this pattern would fit in tons of different decors. It doesn't just have to be, like deco style or 20s style. It would fit in your farmhouse decor. It would fit in your mid-century, because it's that gorgeous, yummy red that Fenton uses. Look at how the light catches it. Again, I think is very, very good red to use for your 4th of July. That's why I brought it. Just $24 if anybody's interested. No chips, no cracks. The gorgeous piece of Fenton pre-1971. But if there's no interest, that is okay. We can bring it back in the recap. It does glow if anyone's interested in a piece of Fenton glass that glows. So we will bring it back during the recap, and we will keep it moving. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay. Pixie alert. I have a choice of Pixies up next, and they're going to start at 16 for choice. And I have 2 little baby Pixies tonight. They're just the little teeny ones. These are the smallest ones that I found in my giant Pixie haul. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, it is on my channel. So the first choice here is a little mini log Pixie. Darling cute. I love these tiny little ones. So cute to put in a shadow box, or just in those small spaces to fill the void if you don't have room for a bigger Pixie. But he's just chilling out on his log. There is a tiny little bit of cold paint loss on his knees, and there is a little paint scratching here on the back side. So on the back of the hat and on the back of his little shirt there. But otherwise, there's no like chips or any repairs or anything to him. The mini log Pixie here, this one measures 3 inches tall by 1.25 inches wide. So he's a pretty little guy. And then the other choice is just this little posing Pixie. So I love the ones that are dressed in these kind of pajama style little suits. Just cute, posing for the little Pixie senior photos, I think. And this one has a tiny little bit of paint loss right here at the bottom. Maybe there's a teeny tiny butt piece right there and at the bottom of the foot, but nothing super noticeable on that one. She has really nice long lashes. Very cute. I love her. And these are the last 2 little mini ones that I have. I don't have any more teeny ones unless I come across some more. But the little posing one in the suit, she is 2 by 2.25. Okay, so that's the sizing. They look cute together too, I think. They're definitely friends. All right. So right now I see Sally is in at 17. I see Renovative's Home was in at 16 and 17 as well. So you guys are bidding on choice. The winner can certainly take both if they would like as well. And Patsy, I see you're 19. So we're looking for 20 or more on choice. I'm going to count these guys down. Again, our lag is real bad tonight. So don't forget to put in those just in cases as long as you're actively bidding on the items. All right, we're going to count them down. Sally's in at 20, so we're looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
These are so cute, Amie. The cold paint on these is incredible.
I love the tiny little ones. They're my favorite ones, I think.
They have such a great personality, both of those.
And I have not broken into the Joseph Originals Pixies yet. Those will be coming the next few sales, you guys. If you have been waiting for the Joseph Originals Pixies, I think I have 5 of them. Those will be coming in upcoming sales. Okay, there's a bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. So I see Sally had a 20. Renovative Home had a 24. Patsy had a just in case of 31, but Laura Orton came in with a just in case of 32. So Laura, you get first choice at 32. So let me know if you want log or you want pose. And she already knows what she wants. She's on top of it. You got it. Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations. All right, gang. My next item is going to start at $22. This is an older piece, and there is some wear to it. So there is some patina to it, I call it. So I have this gorgeous candy tin. Again, I was going with 4th of July picnic. I figured this gorgeous couple, maybe after the picnic, hung out and went and saw maybe some fireworks and then hung out by that gorgeous moon behind them. So
I love that tin. Colors
are really good, but you can see there is some scratching to it. But again, I would date this to probably the late, maybe 20s, maybe 1930s. The candy company, and it might be hard to see because the font is in red. Let me see if I can show you. It's in black. There is a company right here, and the company on this is Queen Anne Candy Company, and it is from Hammond, Indiana. So Hammond, Indiana. You can see the font right there. It is sort of dark on it, though. But the tin itself is in really good condition. In the back, you can see there's no major rusting at all to it. The diameter on this is 10 inches, so it's 10 inches round. I think it's just a really unique pose of, you can see his orange-red style pants, that gorgeous bow that he's wearing, her dress, and that gorgeous moon behind her. Again, I think this would be great for your backdrop, in your decor. We'll open it up and show you what the inside looks like. It does open fairly easy, so it's not like it sticks shut. There's the inside, no major dents at all. Just a little ding right there, as you can see. But again, really great condition. It is probably from the late 20s into the better part of probably the 1930s. A gorgeous candy tin. You can see how thin it is. Even from the side, it would make a great riser. The color is very, very 4th of July. And again, these I don't see that often. I actually found this the same time I had sold that the flapper girl that I had the other week. I found this one at the same exact time. So they came from the same exact estate. So again, if you guys aren't seeing what it's reading, it has these stars in the background. It actually has some metallic mixed into it. You can see some metallic paint mixed into it. And it has do they call that the crescent moon? I think
so, yeah.
I think that's like a crescent moon behind
there. Or the Cheshire cat moon.
Yep.
I think of.
Yep. Thank you so much, everybody. I see Les in at 22. Susan's in at 24. Les is back at 26. I think we have a really gnarly lag. And you can see, look, I love the way the deco lines that they gave her for her thin little legs right there and feet. It just looks so good. Look at his cuff right there. The way the puffy, fluffy kind of cuff he has. It has the flower over here. Again, I don't really mind the scratching. I think it gives it a great patina.
I like it just how it is.
I love it. I think this would make a great background. And again, I was attempting to go for 4th of July picnic kind of themes. And again, I thought this would be after the picnic. They headed out. Look at those sideburns, Amie, that he's got. Those are some major sideburns.
They are.
Really chiseled jaw too on him. 10-inch diameter. Again, it is the candy company is called Queen Anne Candy Company, and they're out of Indiana. So if that means anything to you, I wanted you to know. Maybe you guys collect that candy company. We're at 26 with Les. We're looking for 27 or more. It is a Romeo. You're exactly right, Les. You're correct. So we are at 26, looking for 27 or more. We are doing just in case. Don't forget just in case for active bidders. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you all so much for the bids. Right now we're still with Les at 26. Looking for 27 or more. Has great patina, a great look. I love this one. I kind of sat to the side. I didn't know if I was going to sell it or not, but it fit with the theme, and I thought it would look good if somebody wanted to use it all year or pop it in their 4th of July. There's the bid end. Les, I don't think you needed it. Congratulations, Les. It's coming to you for $26, and thank you all for the interest in all your other bids. Thank you so much.
Jason, do I spy some Holt Howard Chattercoons behind you?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You know, the Holt Howard catches my eye.
Oh, it does, and it's right there. One does have damage. But they're hard to find.
I've only found a single Chattercoon ever, just one.
You
so
don't
to
even
find a
want
pair
to know.
is pretty amazing. All right, my next item is going to start at 18.
Got it.
And I do have some jewelry tonight. This is one of 2 rounds of jewelry that I have tonight. And let's see if we can get my camera to cooperate or not, because this is really cool. I really want it to focus so you can see what's in here. Let me see.
Well, don't forget, we got you in reserve if you want to use it.
You do have a picture.
Yep.
So we might have to go with the picture. So this is a really cool lucite brooch. It is a heart brooch. There we go. Oh, I got it. And it's got a little tiny fish in there. It's got little tiny shells. It's got seaweed. It's got glitter. It's all going on in there. I think it's fantastic. I've never seen a brooch like this. And because it is lucite, it will glow that kind of sickly green color that lucite glows. It is not reading really true to color on screen. So the background of the heart is kind of more of a turquoise blue-green color rather than the blue that it's actually showing on screen. But I just love all the tiny little bits that are in there. It's kind of fantastic. And the little angelfish even has a tiny little pearl eye. There's little tiny pearls up above the fish to indicate bubbles for the fish. And at the bottom, there's teeny tiny little shells in various little colors in there. On the back side, it does have a safety clasp for the closure there. It does have a safety clasp. And the brooch itself, it does measure 1 3/4 by 1 1/2. Okay, so that is the sizing there if you need to get an idea. It's not a super large brooch, but all the stuff that they crammed in there is pretty amazing. All the detail that they were able to get in there. I really like that.
Hang on, Amy. We went through all this. Let's use it.
You did, yes. Use the picture. There we go. Yes. And Jason and Tina have a picture of my other micro mosaic that will be coming up later today too.
This is so neat. I've never seen one of these.
I never seen anything that looked like that before either. I think it's pretty cool. So, well, Tina, I see you at 18. Thank you so much. Yes. Sometimes my camera likes to not cooperate super well with the teeny tiny stuff. Usually it does if I move in really slow. I think you can get it. And you were able to see the detail pretty good on the photograph. So I took that with my phone right before the sale and emailed it to them so we could pop it up on the screen if my camera wasn't going to cooperate. But it looks like it's coming in pretty clear. All right, so we're going to count this down. Tina's in at 18, so we're looking for 19 or more. I'm going to count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It is lucite, Lucinda. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. I saw Patsy came in at 22. Jan came in at 24. Tina put in just in case of 30. Jan stuck in there with a 31 bid. There's the bid end from Karen. And Tina, you came in after the bid end. All right. So Jan, you got in right before the bid end. So this is coming to you for 31. Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jan. And gang, with 150 of you here, please make sure you're subscribed to Amy's channel. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Thank you, Karen Gillette, for being our mod and bid ender. Holly, I saw you in there. Thank you for helping out as well. And to all our mods, thank you so much. So sticking with my theme of 4th of July, I'm trying to go red, white, and blue. $38, gang. If you've never had the chance to buy an EPerm, I think this would be a great starter one. So we're just starting at $38. So this one is made by Fenton, and it is in the silver crest. And honest to Pete, I think this would look so good in your 4th of July display. So just $38 if there's any interest. It is not stamped Fenton, so this is probably 1960s. We know it's before 1971, but it's probably from the 1960s. This is a single EPerm. It is made to be an EPerm. They actually have it with that peg in the bottom. There is a hole here in the bottom that it sits in. There's no chips. There's no damage. If you didn't want to use it as an EPerm, but you just wanted to use this, you definitely could. Again, it is not stamped on the bottom Fenton. The sticker is no longer there. Let me get my measurements. With the EPerm, with the horn in, it measured 10 inches tall. 10 inches tall. It measures 8 inches across. I love silver crest, especially this time of the year. This is great to use at Christmas time. And the silver crest means it has the clear edge here. So that Fenton calls that their silver crest. Again, there's no chips, no cracks. So there's your base. That's the base to it. And then the horn, again, is in very good condition. Silver crest as well. I had stuck some American flags in it. I thought would be neat. You guys could put some red, white, and blue flowers in it. Just a gorgeous piece. Leave it out all year round. Of course, there's the peg part that fits into it. Noelle, thank you so much. I see you for 38. Again, even if you guys, I don't know if they made them this way, but if you even found a different color, you could mix in a different color. I did do some stacking with some things. I'll show you guys later with the other pieces that I'm bringing. I know that Noelle stacks their glass, and other people have started to do it. So now I've started to do it. Even Bill's doing it. So some of the colored glass I brought looks really good stacked. But this, and
Gavin said chocolate ice cream would be great in an EPerm. You could put some hot fudge in the horn and.
Oh yeah. What I love about the single EPerm is when I look at this, I see like a fountain. You know, I see like a bougie, fountain at one of those hotels or resorts that you stay at. And pardon me, I thought this would be a great centerpiece, for your table, especially if you guys are going to entertain. You can put flowers, you can put other things in it. I think it looks good just as is. So again, this is the Fenton Silver Crest. It is prior to 1971 because there is not a stamp. This probably would have had a label on it. Again, just let me show you the base and the bottom. Then you can see the clear lace around the outside. That is what makes it the Silver Crest line. And they did a whole series of Aqua Crest. They did a Rose Crest. Oh, I forget what else they did. They did an amber one. I think they call it Amber Crest or something else. But nonetheless, you can start with this and you can mix and match all those other ones in it as well. So again, if you guys are just tuning in, the measurements to the EPerm, it is 10 inches tall by 8 inches wide. And that was measured together. So Patsy's in at 42. Thank you so much. We're looking for 43 or more. We're going to go ahead and do a countdown on this. If you guys want to use just in case, we ask that you just be an active bidder. And you guys can see it does sit in there really, really well when you hold it. So let me get a better handle on it, and let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're looking for 43 or more. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Linda's in at 43. I think this is just a great starter EPerm at a great lower price that you guys can start with this, work your way up to a 2-horn, a 3-horn. I love them. I love them. Thank you guys for all the bids. Noelle's in at 123. Patsy put in a 48 right before the bid end, just in case of 48. So Noelle, congratulations. It's coming to you for $49. Let me sit it down real quick, Amy, and we'll get you lined up. Thank you all for your interest.
And Bridget, no, I have not done the Leaf Girl Pixie yet. No, she's coming, but I will switch up my order. So after this round, I will do her next. Okay. All right. So I got some glass tonight too, and I have a little combo. So you're going to get both of these together. It's not going to be choice or anything like that. And I'm not just showing you what you can do with it. You're going to get the candlestick holder and the lucite candle. This is going to start at 24.
You got it.
And let me show you individually. So the color is reading pretty true on screen. So the color of the lucite candle, I had not particularly seen this color before. It's not quite yellow and it's not quite orange. It's kind of in between, like a golden rod. Best color that I can describe it. It's not gold. It's definitely like an orangey yellow. So very summery, and I like these two colors together, so that's why I paired them together. So the base, the candlestick holder base is Westmoreland, and it's this lovely flower. I love the flower petal design on this. There's no chips. There is one captured bubble right there. I like the captured bubbles. I don't think it takes away from the piece at all. So there's no chips or anything, but I do love the little flower petal base. And then it opens up into a big flower up at the top. And what was I going to say? Oh, this does glow. I was testing it a little bit earlier. It's probably not going to pick up on screen. It does have a light green glow to it, not super bright. And as with the lucite, it also has a weird alien-like green glow to it. So here's the lucite candle. It is an 8-inch candle with the foil flakes inside. Does still have the wick present. I have added some clear hair bands down here at the bottom. That just is helping it stay in place in the candlestick holder. I know these were meant for wax candles, and the lucite candles are a little bit skinnier than traditional wax taper candles. So the little bands just help it stay in place a little bit better. You certainly could get the little foam that a lot of times that we see on the bottom of these lucite candles. This one didn't have anything. Or tin foil works really good too to help give it a little bit more stability. But this didn't have anything on it when I found it. Again, this is an 8-inch lucite candle, so you're going to get both pieces together. The candlestick holder is 6.5 in diameter and 3 inches tall, and the candle is 8 inches. So you're going to get both pieces together. Again, some fun summer colors. I always like darker gold and blue together. Well, I am a Michigan fan, so I guess that's maybe why I like this color combination. So Dee, I see you're 24. Thank you so much. So we are going to start that countdown. We're looking for 25 or more. Go blue. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And yes, it can stand this way if you want to use it as a little riser. It's pretty much the candlestick holder part that is the flattest part on here that you could use it as a riser for something too, I think. All right. Multi-purpose. All right, there's a bid in from Karen, so I believe this is going to Dee. Congratulations, Dee. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, and stick around because I got some glass if you guys are looking for some. My next piece of glass, it's going to be choice at $12. Myself and Tina stumbled upon a little collection of some Bluebirds of Happiness. So they are all pretty much identical. One's a little different. I'll explain. So $12 choice. They are all signed 1987. So they're all 1987, and they are all Leo Ward. No issues, no chips to the beak, small little nuggets. They each measure about 2 inches tall by about 2 inches wide. So if you guys are looking for the smaller ones to add to your little flock of bluebirds, or if you love these little ones to put in the windowsill, these are for you. Again, all very good condition. The only issue, or should I say the only difference, is the middle one has its original sticker on the bottom. So this one has the sticker. The other two do not. But again, they are all etched Leo Ward 1987. Hopefully that catches for you. You can probably just see a bunch of scribble. but they are all Leo Ward 1987. Fish Mom's in at 12. Let's get that highlighted. We have Miss Wildlife is in at 15. And again, they're all identical. One does have a little inclusion in it, one little bubble, and it looks like he's got a little bit of gas. He's just a little right there. You can see he had too much potato salad at the 4th of July picnic, and he's a little gassy. But I think it's cute because when you look at it, it looks like he's got a little belly button. So, and I have to say that's kind of rare. You don't see a lot of inclusions in any of these bluebirds. I have to actually maybe even say this is the first one I've ever seen with an inclusion in it. But that's all. That just so you know, the one with the inclusion does not have this sticker on it. And then the other ones, they're all identical. They're all 2x2. These cute little bluebirds by Leo Ward, little bluebird of happiness, all signed 1987. No chips, no cracks. And again, like I said, measure 2x2. So if you're looking for like birds of a feather, all three little trio, you can definitely take them all. Or if you just want one or two to add to your flock, we can do that as well. But I love these small ones because you don't seem to find them as much as you do the larger ones. So right now we're in at 15 with Miss Wildlife. We're looking for 16 or more. We're going to keep it moving. So if you're interested, please throw in that bid to beat the lag or use it just in case if you're an active bidder. So let's count it down. Looking for 16 or more. We'll go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There's no damage to any of them at all. No damage. The only thing is one has an inclusion. Some people don't like a little bubble, so there's no damage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Absolutely no damage to these at all. One does have its original sticker. All three are signed, and they're all 1987 Leo Ward. And again, thank you guys for the compliments on the hat. Maybe we'll change it up for summer for a little bit. I got a few of these from my old DJ days. Maybe we'll dust them off and bring them out again. I don't know. All right. Before the bid end, we had Fish Mom in with a just in case of 20. So I think our last highest bid was Miss Wildlife. So that means Fish Mom at 16. Okay. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. Congratulations. They're all yours.
Knows what she wants, the whole flock.
She does.
All right. So like I mentioned last round, we're going to change things up from my order I had, and we'll do the Leaf Pixie Girl up next. Jason, she's going to start at 28.
You got it.
28. So we have the Fall Leaf Pixie Girl, and she's coming in very clear. Thank you, camera. So this is made by Acme Japan. So if you recognize Acme Japan, that is the same maker as the little bug Pixies that most of us are familiar with. But this is a fun series that Acme also made. And they made these little Leaf Girl Pixies to resemble the 4 different seasons. They did do 2 different series, and the girls are in different poses in each series. But this one is supposed to represent fall. So she is dressed in her lovely fall colored leaves. There's no chips on her. She's in really, really good shape. And she's got some little blue flowers adorning her hair. I love all the detail that they have got in this piece. All of the pieces in this line are very highly detailed, very high quality ceramics. There's the Acme Japan stamp on the bottom. And there's a little stamp left of her original price of 19 cents. She does date to the 1940s. This is a great series, especially if you like to incorporate more natural looking figurines. She's not super kitschy. I will say she's definitely more on the natural kind of ethereal side. And I really, really like this whole series. And this is the very first one of these that I have ever come across in person before. I have always been keeping an eye out for this series because I love it so much, but this is the first one that I've ever found in over 9 years. So I will keep an eye out for more. Like I said, there's 4 different series, or there's 4 different seasons. So one that represents spring, summer, fall, and winter. And then there's 2 different series where they're doing different poses and all dressed in their pretty leaf attire. All right. So measurement for her, She does measure 3 3/4 by 3 inches tall, and her little shoes that she has on are gold. And again, she's in really, really lovely shape. There's no chips or anything going on with her. So, Bridget, I saw your 28, and it does not come with an anvil, Gavin, unfortunately, an Acme anvil. Is that a Looney Tunes reference? All right. So KB, I see your 29. So we're looking for 30 or more. I couldn't hang on to her until fall time. I had to bring her out right now because I think with her coloring, she would incorporate really good into a summer display too. All right, so let's count her down. We're looking for 31 or more. Bridget just came in at 30, so we're looking for 31 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
Amie, I've never seen one of these before.
They are very hard to come by.
So good.
All right. We are seeing the bids come in chunks again. Waiting to see the bid end, and there it is from Karen. So Bridget had a 30. Bridget came in with a just in case of 40, and KB had a just in case of 37. So Bridget's going to take it for 38. Congratulations, Bridget. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. My next item is going to be some glass, and it's going to be choice. And I have to be honest with you guys, if you guys love to stack glass and decorate with it, I also think this is good for that. And I also love these because these are very, very good utilitarian pieces by Fenton. So it's going to be choice at $18. I have 2 colors. Of course, these are great for the 4th of July. So one of them is stamped Fenton on the bottom. I'm not sure if it's going to read. Yep, you can see the circle. So this one is after 1971. This one is not. So this one is prior to 1971. This one is in the colonial blue. This one, of course, is milk glass. So I'll explain these to you if you guys have never seen them before, but these are great candle holders. They're also great flower holders, and they're very utilitarian. So we'll go through it real quick. But one simple thing is they stack really great together. So if you guys wanted to do like a 4th of July, I think they would stack great together. What I had and didn't show it in my reel was that the compote that I had shown earlier, it does sit right on the inside. So if you guys wanted to make, little make-do EPerms, I thought this would be a great little EPerm. It does sit in there because it has those round slots in there. So you can sit your compotes in the center and make your own little EPerm. So how great would that look be for your 4th of July? So let me show you some other great details on these. Before I do, they each measure about 8.5 inches wide. No chips, no cracks, 8.5 inches wide. And they are about 3.5 inches tall. So this one is your colonial blue. They are both in your hobnail. You can see they are scalloped. Great pieces of chunky Fenton glass. This one is your milk glass one. So what they did with these is they are candle holders. So you can use them as candle holders. You can put your small little candles in there. Then the way this is inlaid in here, you can put your pillar candle in there, or you can put your smaller taper candle in there. So Fenton wanted you to use this for all those purposes. So you could put a flower ring in here and put some flowers in there. Thank you, Noel. I see you at 18. But this isn't part of it. This is mine. So if you have a flower frog, they fit in the middle. Your normal traditional flower frog, I'm not sure what size they are, but they do fit right there in the middle. You can see how that does. Let me get my fingers out of the way. You can see how that sits in the middle. I'm not forcing it. It actually sits in there. So what Fenton wanted you to do was you could put a flower frog in the center. You could put your, bouquet of flowers coming out, and then you could put a ring of those thinner taper candles all the way around. So this bowl is great for all those purposes. If you didn't want to use it with a flower frog, like I showed you, stack a compote in the middle. You can just sit it from the side. You could use it as a candy dish, throw candy in there. Then you're not going to see the other utilitarian marks that they have in the mold for you to use. And again, these are identical, and you can use them with multiple colors. So what I did was I should have shown it in my reel. I took the milk glass one, and I have the Ellie Smith compote that sits right in the center. This one doesn't sit as snug because it's not Fenton, but if you use some putty, how great is that for your 4th of July?
Yeah.
With the blue and the white. So again, I love these. I don't know that I've ever seen them really come to life before, but I just think they're great utilitarian pieces that can just sit on your table and be used for all sorts of multiple things. So we're with Noelle at 18. That is on choice. Again, you can stack them together if you want. They're going to look great together. So we'll do a countdown, 19 or more. Let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You just pop that flower frog right in there. You could even use a porcelain or a ceramic one. Throw that right in there. And this is an automatic centerpiece.
I have always thought when I've seen those pieces that they were EPerm bases and they were missing all the horns. That's always what I thought those were.
If you're fortunate enough to find some EPerm pieces, you could just probably pop one in the center. But nope, that's what these are. So Chris had a bid of 19, but you're also right, Amie. Some of the EPerm bases are like this, All right, $20 each. Noelle, they're yours. Thank you so much. And Chris, thank you for the bid. Congrats.
Okay. My next item is going to start at 28.
You got it.
These, so it wouldn't be a sale with Jason if it didn't bring some salt and pepper shakers. And these salt and pepper shakers, I have never seen these before. I do not know a maker for these. I could not identify them. I do know that they're made in Japan because they do have the blue Japan stickers on these. Based on the weight and the styling of these, I would put these into the 1950s. They are probably the cutest little mushroom shakers I have ever seen. I've never seen these before. I saw one, they were separated in the store. I found the boy first, and then I kept looking around. I was like, the other one's got to be here. It's got to be here. And then I found the girl, and I'm so glad that I found the other one. I was just going to see if I could buy the single one if I didn't find the other one because it was so cute. So it's these little kids, and they are just sitting underneath these brown mushrooms. They're darling cute. There's no chips on these. I love all of the detail that is in these, all the little polka dots that are throughout the little clothing and everything, and all of the little dots on the little brown mushrooms. So shaker holes, there's 2 and 3. They both have cork bottoms. Again, I would date these into the 50s, but I really have no idea because I'd never seen them before. I could only find a couple pairs of these that sold like around 2014. No information as far as the maker goes. I really have no idea, but they're darling cute. I had to pick them up. I knew somebody would probably like them as much as me. They're so unusual. Usually the mushroom shakers that we see are brightly colored, or they're an animal or that day glow paint. These are just sweetly painted. I really thought that they would go cute with pixies. I thought they would go cute with mushrooms. Definitely summer decor. Definitely cute. I love these. Jason, have you ever seen these before?
Never. Okay. Never, ever, ever until I saw you show your haul and you showed those. I've never. These, yeah, they're good.
I do not. If anybody in the chat knows what these are, I would certainly love to know. You guys know that half my brain is ceramics. And for me to not find something that I have never found before and then couldn't find any information about them, I really love to talk about makers and eras and other things that they've created, but I just don't know. They're a mystery. They're a mystery piece, but there is no interest. I will bring these guys back at the recap.
All right, we'll go real slow in case there's a lag. Guys, please make sure you're following Enamor Amie. The link to her YouTube channel is right down below in the description. Please give her a follow over on Instagram and consider giving me a follow too. Thank you guys so much. All right, gang. It wouldn't be a picnic without a picnic basket and a little yogi. Wait a second. We got you. Hold on here. There you go, Miss Amie.
All right. Okay. So marzipan. I see your 28. Thank you so much. So we're going to count these down. If anybody else wants to get in on these, now would be the time. And we're going to count these down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
His shirt kind of matches my hat.
It does.
We could
He's
be
definitely
friends.
feeling 4th of July vibes. Yes.
These are great.
Okay. All right. There's a bid end from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So Marzipan, these are coming to you. And I do know that you're a new name to me. So my email's right up here on the screen. Please make sure to email me your YouTube name, your real name, your full shipping address, and email that can send your PayPal invoice to, or if you need to check out as a guest in PayPal, and then I can send you a link. And that goes for anybody that is new tonight, that is purchasing for the first time from us. Please make sure you send us your information so we can get you your goodies. Thank you so much.
All right, gang. Starting at $38. I was really excited when Tina came home with him. Tina found him. So you can't have a picnic without a little Yogi Bear and a picnic basket. So this guy is starting at $38. He is in really, really good condition. I'll explain to you why in a moment. He doesn't have his Knickerbocker tag. The research I did on these, it seems like they made these for 2 years, 1958 and 1959. He's the 1958 one. It seems like all the 1959 ones had a Knickerbocker tag right here, okay? So you can see, I don't feel like that was ripped out or it was removed, but I don't know if 58 had that. He is right here. His rubber face, you can see the paint is in super good condition. There's no funky smells. There's no funky stains. This is probably the best one of these I've ever seen. So if you guys love Yogi Bear, he's made by Knickerbocker. Here he is embossed. If you guys can see that, if it wants to pick it up, he is embossed here, and it says 1958. What makes him so good is most of these are missing their felt tie. He has his felt tie. There's no major issues. The only issue I could find was maybe this little teeny tiny hole right here in his hat. So if you guys love rubber face, he is in super good condition. Look at that. There's no major wear. There's no major scuffs.
He's in amazing shape.
Honestly, because these, every time you find these, they're stained or they've been heavily played with. Like when kids got these, they played the ever-loving heck out of them. There might be just a little bit of wear right here to his plush on his foot, right there. But underneath, really, really clean, no funky smells all around. Even look at his stitching. It's in really good condition for being from 1958. I love him. He's 18 inches tall. So he's 18 inches tall. And if you guys are into plush, I think you guys are going to love him. And he would be great in your summer decor, especially if you do a little picnic decor, like I was saying. He's made by Knickerbocker, 18 inches tall, and roughly at his belly part, he's about 11 inches across. So he's about 11 inches across. So again, a lot of times these little rubber head, little stuffed animal plush, they get all beat up. You can even see back here behind his ear, the paint is really, really good there. Hey, boo-boo, you're right. Paint's really good back there. There's not a lot of discoloration. There's not a lot of fading to the hat. The only issue on him is that little moth hole maybe, or that little tear right there. Maybe a little stain right there. Other than that, this guy is...
I never ever see these in good shape, ever.
Neither do I. I mean, and
like I see them a lot, but I like it's the tie's always missing, or his neck's floppy, or something's wrong with him.
Yeah. No, and he has no funky odors. Like he was stored in a really good place. He doesn't have like the smell of basement or like an attic. We might have the Huckleberry Hound coming in a future sale. They may have come together. So if you're interested in that, you're going to want to make sure you follow us so you know when he comes to a sale. But again, I was really excited because I knew I was doing this like picnic kind of 4th of July theme. And when Tina brought him home the other day, I thought, okay, Yogi, you are the perfect thing to tie my little idea together. So he's super good, super cute. You can't get much more quintessential kitschy mid-century than a little Yogi Bear, a little Hey Boo Boo. Get a little picnic basket for him. But again, we'll do a countdown in a moment. I just want you to see there are no major stains. Literally, when I find these, like there's a all over the front, major stain, just a little wear right here to the plush. Other than that, maybe a little wear right there, but other than that, he's in super good condition. So again, he measures 18 inches tall by 11 across, 1958. 1958, and the ties are always missing. Whoever wins him, just be a little careful because these do separate very easy. So he'll be packed with care so that it gets to you in the same condition. So we're going to get you home, Yogi. So we're at 40 right now with Kim. We're at 41 back with Les. Thank you guys so much. We're going to do a countdown, and we do just in case for active bidders. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and hey, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo.
There's a picnic basket. There's a picnic basket.
Oh, he looks like the cartoon. That's what I love. Like he literally, and if you had a book with Yogi, oh my God, it would look so good.
Hey, me. Hey.
All right, sorry, I'm playing around. There's the bid end. So Les had it just in case of 60. But Les, you didn't need it. You got Yogi for 41. Congratulations. And Kim, thank you for the bids as well. It's coming to you, Les, for 41.
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. All right. I have my highest item of the night up next, and it's going to start at 45, Jason.
Okay.
Okay. So we do have the Lefton Bluebird Sugar Bowl up next. She is absolutely darling. I do not come across the Lefton pieces in the Bluebird series super often. I usually come across Miss Priss pieces a little bit more often, but I love to find the Bluebirds. They're just so happy. You can't help but smile when you see these. So this is the Sugar Bowl. They did do a whole kitchen series around the little Bluebirds. And I do want to show you a couple little things. So I just noticed that somebody has touched up a tiny chip right here. It was not me that touched this up. I did not notice this initially. Otherwise, I would have put that in my description. There is a little glaze flaw underneath the rim here, but it is really not visible. And then on the cheek, there is a tiny little flake. You can see it right there. It's not really super noticeable, and it wasn't noticeable enough where I wanted to touch it up, so I did not. But other than that, really, really nice shape on her. There is very minimal crazing. I noticed there was a tiny little section down in the white ceramic on the base where her little feetsies are. Otherwise, she's really, really nice. I did originally, when I purchased her, I got her in Wisconsin, actually, the last time I was there. She came with the spoon. This is not her original spoon. It would have been a plastic spoon that would have originally come with her. If you guys want the spoon, if you're the winner, let me know. I did take that out of here. It doesn't really add anything to her by being in there. I think it's just a baby spoon. But I did find that with the spoon. So if you want it, let me know. I was not going to include it, but if you do want it. The inside of the sugar bowl is nice and clean and really, really nice shape. She is marked Josie Lefton, does have her foil sticker there present on the bottom. I have run across, I'm trying to think, I've had the salt and pepper shaker several times, the egg cup. I have had the teapot, the planter, and the Cracker Barrel knockoff bank with the sparkly eyes and the rhinestone-eyed shakers. I've never come across a lot of the other hard-to-find pieces. Probably the hardest to find piece of the series is the butter dish. And it is the cutest butter dish I've probably ever seen. All right. So measurement for Bluebird is 5 by 5 1/4. So that is the sizing there. Great for spring and summer displays. Great for a gift if you know somebody that collects this particular series. And I had to scoop her up because I just don't see these pieces very often. So, all right. So I see Lisa's in at 48. Thank you so much. And Vanessa is in at 49. So we're looking for 50 or more. I'm going to count her down. Again, I'm going to note these again. There's a tiny little flake on her cheek, not super noticeable. And I did note up here in the lighting that somebody did touch this up right back here at the spoon slot where it would rest. I did not do that, but it is touched up there and it is sealed as well. All right. And there is a little glaze flaw underneath the rim here. It's a little discolored. It's a little hard to see, but it is there. All right, so let's count this down because I've spent a lot of time on her. Kim is in at 50, so we're looking for 51 or more. Let's count her down. Don't forget those just in cases if you are an active bidder. All right, let's count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tweet, tweet, bid end. And I had to wear my bluebird necklace for the occasion tonight.
So good. I got to agree with Gavin. I love the colors that they use for
The
these.
pink and the yellow and the blue. Yes.
Yeah.
Quintessential mid-century color.
This is true. This is true.
All right. I am seeing those just in cases come in. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you again, Karen. So Kim was at 50. Kim came in with a just in case of 57. But Tracy came in with a just in case of 85. So Tracy's going to take it for 58. Congratulations, Tracy. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, everybody else, for your bids. And thank you guys for being here with us tonight for fantastic finds. Jason and I love your company. Love that you guys choose to hang out with us on a Wednesday night to get you through the back end of the week. So thank you guys so much for being here with us.
Amie, there's 2 nights I look forward to, my Monday night and my Wednesday night. I get to every week. I look forward to it. So it's a pleasure to be here. So $24. I have another piece of glass. And of course, like I said, picnic, 4th of July, red, white, and blue. I have what I'm going to just go ahead and say a little harder piece to find in the L.E. Smith Moon and Star line. This is their hanky vase or their hanky compote. Better have you. It's more compote than a vase, but it is in their hanky. They always call these hankies. And you can see that it's just kind of ruffled up glass a little bit. I love it. Very mid-century. Again, would look good like I showed you. Doubles as a little EPerm horn, but I think also stands alone by itself. The Moon and Star, this I love at 4th of July because I kind of think the star part looks like fireworks. Again, I thought this would be great. You can actually use this on your 4th of July table. You guys could put condiments in these, and the nice part is you can rest your spoon in here. I've seen people do that before with their compotes. But again, if you guys collect your L.E. Smith glass, that is who manufactured this. This isn't by Kanawha or by Worcestershire, I think also makes it. This is the older 1970s, 1960s L.E. Smith in their blue, the Moon and Star. So let me give you some measurements on it. There's no haze to it. There's no chips. There's no cracks. It measures 5.5 inches tall by about 5.5 across. So again, this gorgeous blue, just yummy for this time of the year. So patriotic. I'll show you up close. You can see the Moon and Star pattern. And actually, this is the Moon and Star pattern. If you're not familiar with it, some people think that's the moon part. No, the Moon and Star represents just this part right here. So the round part is the moon and the center is the star. And of course, this was made by a couple glass companies, LG Wright, then later L.E. Smith, and on. So no major scratches on the bottom. How patriotic can you get there? I think that looks very patriotic. Almost looks like flowers or fireworks or stars. Again, it is a very good color for this time of the year. It's even good to bring it back out again at Christmas time. Put some silver sprigs in it, maybe. Put some flowers in it. I love this color blue by L.E. Smith. They had like 2 different variations that they did. This color blue I like the best. So we're with Lisa right now at 24. So we're looking for 25 or more. We still have a few more rounds, so we're going to keep it moving. If anyone else is interested, please go ahead and put in a bid to beat that lag. We ask if you want to use the just in case that you be an active bidder. So right now we still have Lisa at 24, looking for 25 or more on the L.E. Smith hanky compote. Thank you, Jan. I see you're 25. We have Abby in at 30. Thank you so much. So now we're looking for 31 or more, and that is a bad lag. So I'll count it down as slow as I can from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. not going to say rare, but the blue is a little harder to find than it is some of the other colors. So if you guys fact check or double check that, you'll see that too. Thank you all for the just in cases. Silver, yep, exactly. Silver balls, you're exactly right. So there's our bid end. So right before the bid end, we had Jan with a 32, and then we had a just in case of 39. But Lisa, you had the just in case of 40, which this is the power of the just in case, which means you secured it. And Lisa, congrats, it is yours for 40. Thank you so much. And there's my email, Lisa, in case we haven't worked together before. If this is your first purchase from us, congratulations. That's my email. Just send me the info. We'll get you invoiced this Saturday. Thank you so much.
All right. Congratulations. All right. If you guys joined us on Monday, I did have some micro mosaic brooches on Monday. I happened to stop by an estate sale on my way into town to run some errands yesterday, and I found another one, and this one has matching earrings. So this round is going to start at 28.
You got it.
And I love the red coloring. I can't believe I found another colored background for these. So again, let's see if my camera is going to want to cooperate. It did the last time. So let's see if we can get it to go. And if it doesn't, Jason does have a photograph. It started to go here. But so it's got the red background on this one. And just the simple, like kind of rope styled filigree. There we go. I got it. And just tiny, tiny little, the itty bittiest little blue and red flowers in the center, and then lighter blue, and then it goes into some other red with green leaves. You can see at the bottom of this one, there is a small bit of tarnishing. Again, I did clean this. I did shine it up a little bit, so it does look a little bit better than the condition I found it in. This one is marked Italy on the back. And let's see if we can get the earrings. There we go. So you can see that the earrings are surrounded in more of a kind of coppery gold tone, as opposed to the brooch, which is more of a silver tone. So they don't exactly match, but the flowers that are in them do. So I think once you have them separated, you really couldn't tell that they're silver and a more gold tone. So the earrings are clips, okay? They are clip-on earrings. I look really weird in earrings because I don't have my ears pierced. So there we go. There's the earrings. You get that image. I have never had earrings. I can't wear them, even clip-ons. Thank you, Jason. So you can really, really see the detail in those. I really like the backing and in the red. I think it would be a great statement piece to wear on the 4th of July. If you don't want to wear something super patriotic, it would look really cool on a blue shirt, I think. All right. So right now I see Jan is in at 31. I do want to give you guys some measurements before I count these down. So the brooch itself measures 1.5 by 1.25 in diameter. And the earrings are 1 3/4 by 1.25. Okay, so that's the sizing there. And if you don't want to use these as earrings, they also make really nice. You could just clip them on your shirt. They make good shoe clips. I have used clip-on earrings on shoe clips before. Definitely some different purposes for the earrings if you don't want to actually wear them as earrings. All right, and the back here does have that same kind of safety pin clasp that one of the brooches had on Monday. It kind of looks like the head of a safety pin. And it does have a super tiny, you can see it at the tip of my finger, very tiny made in Italy mark on the back. All right, so let's count these down. Right now, Jan is in at 31. We're looking for 32 or more. You are getting the set. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Great color, Amie. The red.
Yeah.
You don't see the red that often.
I couldn't believe I found another one after never finding any before ever, and then finding more in the same week was pretty crazy to me. All right. So I see Fish Mom's just in case of 32. I see the bid end from Karen, and I see Susan's just in case of 43. Fish Mom, you were just in case of 44 did come in after the bid end. So Susan is going to take them for 33. Congratulations, Susan. Thank you so much.
All righty, gang. Thank you so much, Karen Gillette. Thank you so much, Holly, and all our other mods that are assisting us tonight. We couldn't do it without you. And like Amie said earlier, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Just lay back, relax, have a good time. It is Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Again, my theme tonight was supposed to be 4th of July picnic style things. So this next piece I think is really great. It's kitschy. It's a jug. It still has its lid, advertising, and it's from like the late 1950s. So hopefully this reads well. Oh yeah, it will. So we have the Teddy Snow Crop Freezer. You want to talk about kitschalicious. Look at the eyes on this bear. So if you guys are not familiar with this bear, he was part of an advertising, an ad campaign that they did in the late 1950s. They actually made stuffed animals of him. So you can find little stuffed animals of him. You can find other things, cups, advertising, tins, all sorts of things. It was a company that made concentrate. So it would come in the cans. It would be frozen. Then this was the promo that you had to then mix it with the water and shake it up and use it. So it's in very good condition. I didn't see if it's stamped on the bottom. I don't think it's stamped Libby or anything, but there's no sickness to it. This is really, really great. So it measures, and then I'll read you what it says on it. So it measures about 7 inches tall. It's about 7 inches tall and about 4.5 inches wide. The great thing about these jugs is you don't need to use them. You take off the plastic top, and guess what? They become great little vases. That's what I love about them. So if you're looking for something kitschy to use as a vase, this would be it for you. And this is the original plastic lid. And you almost never find the plastic lids for these little juice carafes. So what does it say on the side? It says oranges full of vitamin with their flavor frozen in, add water, shake. That's all you do. Snow Corp orange juice costs less too. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you have the little igloo right there. You have the little fella. Look at him. He's got a little wheelbarrow full of oranges. So he's heading in. I actually think I'm doing it backwards. So let's start at the very beginnings here. So you have the cute little bear. He's picking the oranges off the tree. So he's picking the oranges off the tree. Hopefully that's coming through. You guys can see that there's a little glare, but you can see he's picking the oranges off the tree. Then he's got them in his wheelbarrow. Let me put my black behind it so you guys can see. There we go. So you guys can see a little bit better. So he's got them in the wheelbarrow. He's heading into the Teddy Snow Corp freezer right there. He's coming out the other side with the frozen orange juice concentrate. My gosh, I love it. And then there he is serving it in the jug with a tray with the glasses.
If it were me, Jason, I would make sun tea in this. I love to make sun tea in the summer. That would be the perfect sun tea container.
I agree. And I got to be honest with you, I find promo things from time to time. I have never found one with this little guy. I just think he is so kitschy great. Again, if you guys, you guys could even use this at your bedside. Use it as a tumble up if you wanted to. You could put some water in it and leave it there for you. You could use it to mix up your tang, like Amie was saying. You can make some sun tea with this. Take this out to the 4th of July table. I just think it's really, really great.
And I could make tang.
I think they do. They have to. They have to still make tang.
It's been a long time since I've had tang.
That was the drink of the astronauts, Amie. They got to make tang.
No, that's true.
And it was also the drink of Al Bundy. Remember when he used to make the tang sandwiches?
Yeah.
So Mary Beth is in at 20. Thank you so much. Again, this measures just about 11 inches tall by about 4 inches across. And if you guys love something that's unique, something that's functional vintage, I think this is for you. Again, the cute little kitschy bear on there. No dishwasher wear to it. I don't think it's ever been used. Plus the fact that it still has its cap. I'll tell you, when folks come in my store and they see that something like this still has its cap, that's the selling point. That's the selling point on it. So we're at 20 right now. We're looking for 21 or more. Oh my God, Robert, fresh orange juice with pancakes. You're speaking my language. But the pancakes have to just be a little crispy on the outside. Just the outside rim needs to have that crunch. And then the further you go in, the softer it has to be. So with some fresh orange juice, absolutely. That's summer. That's a 4th of July breakfast. Absolutely. Vicky's in at 21, so we're looking for 22 or more. Let's count this down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh my God, with a little sausage. Oh my God, Susan.
You
And
guys are
yes,
making me hungry. I'm gonna want Brinner.
don't you know? It says they still make Tang. They had to.
Don't you know?
They
Okay.
had to. They had to. You could definitely mix some Tang up in this bad boy. Let me tell you. All right, there's the bid end. So Mary Beth had a just in case of 25. Vicky with the 21. So it's yours for 22. Congratulations. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it when it gets to you. Thank you.
Jason, now I have the Married with Children theme song stuck in my head.
I'm sorry, Amy.
Yeah, just say Al Bundy. All right. I have another left-in piece up next. This is the gray-haired lady wall pocket. I am going to start her at 36. She's going to start at 36. Now, I'm trying to think, May or April. I had the other facing one of her. So there's actually a coordinating pair of these that face in a different direction. So this one's facing a different direction than the one that I had previously. And I did touch up a little chip out of the corner of the bow. I did seal it so it blends in there. Let's see if I can get the light to catch it so you can see where it is. It is not showing up on camera, but I did touch up a chip on the corner of the bow just so that you know. It wasn't super glaring, but I do like to, if I can, touch those up so that it blends in pretty seamlessly with the original ceramic. So otherwise there's chips or anything to the little flowers up here on her hat. There's just maybe like a tiny little bit of crazing, nothing super major with her. There's no little flea bites or anything to the rosette on her bow. So these were made in the styling of the Left and Dainty Miss pieces, but these are known as the gray hair lady because she has gray hair instead of either the blonde or the brunette like the Dainty Miss pieces have. There is a cookie jar that they also made with the gray haired lady, but she's darling cute. Again, I was thinking summertime with her styling and her colors. She does have a hole in the back that you can hang on a nail. She's marked GOZ Lefton, does have her Lefton foil sticker there on the back side. Lovely shape. I love coming across these. They're very, very cute. I think they're just as cute as the Dainty Miss pieces, but don't get as much love as those pieces do for some reason. But again, that corner right there is where I have touched up a little chip out of the bow. I did color match it. If I'm touching up a piece, I do spend a lot of time mixing custom paint to try and match the ceramic color, and I do seal it so it has a shiny glaze over it to blend into the ceramic as well, so it's a little less noticeable. But all right, so Vanessa, I think you got my other one, if I remember correctly. I think you got the other facing one. I think. I could be wrong. My memory is not super well in that capacity, but measurement for her, she does measure 6 by 5.5. Okay. And there's just a little bit of crazing on her, not a lot of crazing. She does date to 1956. Okay. So we're going to count her down. You did. Okay. I'm glad that at least I remember that. Since I've turned 40, I feel like my memory is not that great anymore. All right. Jan, I see you're 40. Thank you so much. Vanessa's back in at 41. We're looking for 42 or more. Let's count her down. And if you are bidding, I do encourage you guys to use those just in cases to combat the horrible lag that we have this evening. All right. So we're looking for 42 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
So good. So good. I think her rosette is in perfect. Usually the bow or the rosette down the middle.
These are usually what get the brunt of the damage. Yeah. All right. I see KB came in with a 42. Vanessa had a 56 just in case spelled with a K. And there's the bid end from Karen. I got what you were trying to say. All right. So Vanessa is going to take it for 43. Congratulations, Vanessa. Now you have the matching pair. Thank you so much.
And Robert, to answer your question, the kind of glue that I use to fix ceramics, and Amy, you might have a different one. I use the Gorilla Glue, and I get the one that has the paintbrush. So it twists off and it has a little paintbrush, because I find that using the little brush is a little easier to get it right where I want it to attach. So Robert, I would recommend the Gorilla Glue with the paintbrush. Amy, do you have a glue that you prefer?
So I do. I have a new favorite glue. I'm not sure how long it's been out, but Gorilla Glue came out with a super glue. And the one that I like comes with a very tiny nozzle, and it comes with like a little, it looks like a pen. And you squeeze it in your hand like you're holding a pen. It's very precise as far as controlling the amount of glue that comes out, and it dries really nice. I do like Gorilla Glue if you have to really secure something. The only thing I would say about regular Gorilla Glue is that it takes a little bit of time to cure fully. Yep. But I like regular super glue is okay, but this Gorilla Super Glue is real nice, Clark. It's good.
Gotcha. And the key is that what I do, you got to make sure you have the contact. Before you let it go, you need to hold it until you feel that you have contact. Or if you let it go, you're going to get a little gap or a little move, and then it's not going to look as done. So when you do it, take your time. And I even watch some people use little clips and things to hold things. If you're able to. I use
painter's tape to hold stuff if I can't hold it, I use painter's tape.
But Robert, if it's like the wings or something, you're going to have to hold them, because usually it's in the middle of the back and where the middle of the back where they meet. So you're going to have to sit and hold that. So, all right, enough about that. So Gorilla nonetheless. And if you need any help, just DM Amy or myself, and we'll gladly refresh you guys of that. $24, picnic, 4th of July theme. That was my theme. This might not be in anyone's wheelhouse, or it might. I brought what I think is cool to decorate with this time of the year. I have a vintage thermos. So I have a vintage thermos in very good condition. There's no major dents that I can see. There is a tiny little ding somewhere up in here to the top. See if my light can catch it. Maybe, yeah, you can see it. It's just right here, like the slightest ding. Now, what's so great about this is it's complete. It is made by, let's get into that. It is made by Hamilton, and it is made by the Hamilton Metal Products Company in Ohio. So it has that on the bottom, and you can actually see the best part is the bottom is not rusted out. A lot of times these sat, in a wet basement and they get rotted and rusted out. There's no major scratches to the plaid finish. You can actually see how shiny it is. These are great to use in Christmas decors. They're great to actually use if you know somebody who has like a vintage car. They're great to, give them as a gift. I've seen them use them in the trunks, sit them in a station wagon. These are also great decor if you guys decorate your garages. Even if you're doing some sort of a display for a picnic, this is really, really great. So just $24. It is complete. It has its little original topper. I'm going to take it off. A lot of times these separate, and I will tell you that the inside is very clean. I believe it to have a glass insert, but you're not going to be able to see it because it's dark. So the inside is very clean. I would say that if you guys scalded this out a little bit, you could definitely use it. It still has its original handle. The handle does not have major pitting or major rust to it. And the top of it is plastic. So this part's all plastic. Then we start to get into the tin, all the way down into the tin. And again, I know this might not be in everybody's wheelhouse, but I was going with the picnic theme and just thought by chance maybe somebody wanted to use it for the 4th of July. Because I will tell you, nothing keeps your drinks cooler than an old school thermos. A friend of mine, John, he still uses these when we go on road trips. And I'll tell you what, it keeps it almost as cold as like a Yeti. These old school, because they're so heavy and so sturdy. So $24 if anybody's interested. It's made by the Hamilton Metal Company. It measures 11 inches from here to the bottom, 11 inches. And then at the widest point, it's just about 6 inches wide. So let me get in on that plaid design. We definitely go with your, what is it? Is it the Scotch or I forget?
Yeah, the Scotch tape container.
Yep. It goes well with those. There's other thermos companies that had a different plaid style. But again, I thought this would just be great. It's very nostalgic, very retro. Again, you can see the bottom. Let me turn it so you guys can see.
It would look good with Yogi.
Oh my gosh, it would. Yes, let me show you how good it would. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Instead of a picnic basket, you sit Yogi next to him. Oh my gosh, look how great they look together.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Good idea, Gavin.
Like perfect, and if you guys do maybe different decor now, I mean, this is out there, but I've seen people do it at Christmas time. If this was, you could put a bow on it, pretended it was a gift for dad, a gift for mom, put it underneath your Christmas tree if you stage like that. Again, it's just a great color. And if you need height in the back of your display, these are great. I remember, over on Instagram, Amie, these thermoses, they were like hotcakes, like this.
Yeah, I know.
And the smaller ones, I mean, for a while there, you couldn't get enough of them. I couldn't find them fast enough. So, but again, you can see the yellow, black, and red in very good condition. Oh, Les, I see you in at 24. I was just about to move on. Thank you so much, Les. Again, no major dents, no major chips. I'm pretty sure it's the glass insert from what I can tell. There's no, usually when the glass is broke, you can hear it rattle around, but in really good condition, and it's even great to use. So let's count it down. We have Les in at 24. If anyone's interested, please put in that bid because we ask that you be an active bidder to use the just in case. So let's go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. It was the visualization of Yogi with it. That's what it was, because it's going to look good. It's going to look good. Les, I think you're going to win it. It's going to look good. I see you're just in case. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Thank you guys for all the bids. We appreciate you all. Les, you didn't need it. It's coming along with Yogi. It's yours for 24. Thank you guys so much. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay, this is the last official bidding round that we'll have, and then we'll move into our quick claims, okay?
Yep.
So my last item is going to start at 12.
You got it.
And I have this very cool book. It is The Patchwork Girl of Oz. So if you're familiar with The Wizard of Oz, and you collect that sort of thing, you will love this book. This is the first time I've ever had this particular edition of this book. I do love the graphic style that is on this. So this is the junior edition, and it is from 1939. 1939. The original story was created and from 1913, but this is the 1939 edition. Okay, so I want to show you in here. Okay, so there is all the copyright information in the front. As far as the condition goes, there's a little wear to the binding and a little bit on the corners. Not a whole lot, but it's in pretty good shape for being from 1939. All right, so there is full color photos in here. Very cool. This story is very interesting. If you have not read this particular story before, it's very interesting. So there are color photos that go throughout. And I did have a couple pages that were marked in here that I wanted to show you. So the first one I wanted to show you was the interpretation of Dorothy, which is a little bit different than what we're typical of seeing. Dorothy was a simple little girl. And then very cool as we go on in here. So my favorite Oz story was The Return to Oz. That one was my favorite. And then this graphic right here is so interesting to me. They are laughing. It's just, it reminds me of fire. It also reminds me of like imps or pixies. Very interesting illustrations in here. And then this one here in the middle is the double spread that they are in the middle of the ocean. And you can see all of the different characters are on this plank of wood here. So we've got Dorothy and Toto and so on and so on. And I really love the graphic nature of that book. And I think that was the last one that I had marked in here. Here's the Wizard of Oz at the end.
Wow. I love the different depiction of it, Amie. That's not.
It's definitely not like movie depiction like that we all know the story of Oz. And then it lists some of the other junior editions for the other stories of Oz that are in the back, written by Frank Baum, of course. So measurement for this little book here, it is it's 5.5 by 6 3/4. So it is considered a junior size book. It is a Rand McNally publishing from 1939. All right. So Marzipan, I see your 12. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more. I'm going to start that countdown, and then Jason will go over his last round. And then when we get to the click claims, I will tell you guys how the claims will work, because it is a little bit differently from the bid rounds. All right. So Timmy, I see you're 14. So we're looking for 15 or more. I'm going to start a countdown. We're looking for 15 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Very interesting. There's the Cowardly Lion back here with the bow.
So good, Amy.
Okay. There is the bid end from Karen. So as I see it, Timmy had a 14. Vicky had a 15. Marzipan had a 15. Vicky came in with a just in case of 20, but Timmy came in with a just in case of 23. So Timmy's going to take it for 21. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And Timmy, I don't think you've purchased from me before, so please make sure and email me your information. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Alrighty. Now again, gang, this is my last item, but remember, we're going with the 4th of July barbecue theme, and I think these would look great on your 4th of July table. They'd look great all year long. I have some Piggy Chefs for you guys. So some Piggy Chefs. The red cold paint is amazing. I love the heavy red for the red, white, and blue. And these guys are up to no good. So if you guys were, if you guys know someone that does pig roasts or likes to smoke meats, maybe this would be a great gift for them. I do know we have a lot of pig collectors and we have a lot of chef collectors. So just $12. They both have their original cork stoppers, little made in Japan stickers on the bottom. These were actually in our personal collection. So we had these for a good long time, but we've decided to let them go. And this one definitely has the S on it for the salt and the P for pepper. So I'm not sure who made them. I feel like there's a fuzzy on them. Let me get it off. So I'm not sure the manufacturer of them, but I'll speculate with the code number on the bottom and maybe that round sticker maybe left in. I don't know, Amy. What do you think? Maybe.
I've not seen these before, Jason.
I haven't either. This one is that one's your salt, 4 holes, and this one is your 5 holes for your pepper. I just think these little guys are super cute, especially for your 4th of July. Put them to use. If you know someone that collects pigs, they measure about 3 inches tall. So they're about 3 inches tall. And they're about 2 1/4 inches wide. So no chips, no cracks, maybe some crazing. Super cute, super kitschy, these great little chef pigs. I love when they do just the little head shakers. I think they're really, really neat. So let me get in there so you guys can see all the great detailing. They kind of remind me, if you guys are into like maybe the vintage advertising, of the little Piggly Wiggly guy. He kind of reminds me.
Yes, he does.
He kind of reminds me of the little Piggly Wiggly. So if you guys do advertising, maybe you could pop this in there. But again, just $12 if anybody's interested in these. The cold paint on the nose and the mouth is incredible shape. Then I love they gave him these little rosy cheeks, cute little rosy cheeks all the way around. Again, like I said, no chips, no cracks, just some crazing on these super cute. Oink, oink, absolutely. Oink, oink, super cute. We'll just wait a few more moments to account for the lag. Again, they measure about 3 inches tall by about 2 1/4 inches wide. And I love the fact that you can have them looking at each other. Maybe they're having a bad day and they don't care for each other. They don't want to see each other. Don't look at me. Like, don't look at me. Don't look at me. So if there's any interest, Vicky, I see you're 12. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more. We'll just hold them up for a few more moments. You can have them looking separate ways. Again, they both have the little rosy cheeks on both sides. These super cute little piggy, little chef guys. Again, like if you guys know people that do pig roasts or people that collect pigs. I thought these would be great. Plus, I just thought these would be great popped into your little 4th of July little picnic displays if you guys do such a thing. So thank you, Vicky. I see you at 12. If anyone's interested, I'm going to start a countdown, and we do ask that you be an active bidder to use the just in case. So let's go from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're just looking for 13 or more, or the bid end from Karen Gillette. Again, thank you, Karen, for helping us. Thank you so much, Miss Holly, for helping us. Lisa is in at 13, but Vicky threw in that just in case. That's what they're there for, to help beat that lag. There's the bid end. So it looks like Vicky coming to you for $14. Thank you guys so very much. Just make it official. There we go. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay, so we are moving into our quick claim rounds, and if there's anything left over from our normal sale and the quick claims, we'll do a quick little recap after our claims are done. Okay, so how the quick claims work is a little bit different from the bidding. There's no bidding. So we'll show you the item, we'll tell you the price, we'll describe it to you, note any damage. And how you claim the item is you type in the letter that we give you into the chat, not the price, the letter that we give you that is assigned to the item if you're interested in claiming it. And again, if there's nothing claimed, we'll bring it back at the recap along with anything else that we had left over for our bid rounds. So do you want me to go first, Jason?
You got it, Amie. Let me get you moved around here.
All right.
There you go.
So my first quick claim item is going to be a Lefton July Angel. Okay. She is lovely shape. There's no chips on her. So she is Lefton. She does still have her foil sticker there at the bottom. Lovely, lovely shape. No chips, no repairs, nothing going on with her. So she is the birthday month of July. She has a little blue flower. I'm not really sure what kind of flower that is. Bill's not in the chat tonight, so I can't ask him what kind of flower that is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be the flower for the month of July, I'm not sure. And then we have the little red rhinestone, which I believe is supposed to represent a garnet. Okay. So no, maybe garnet's not the stone for July. I don't know. Birthstones are not my thing. But anyway, it's still present. She's in really, really nice shape. If you want to claim the angel, she is Lefton. She does measure 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And I just read my notes, so I know what the stone is now. If you want to claim her, she's going to be $16. $16 for the angel. And she's going to be the letter R. The letter R for ruby. Ruby is the birthstone. See, I already looked it up and I forgot.
Yeah.
All right. Red, the letter R for red for ruby. If you want to claim the Lefton July Angel, I thought I would bring her tonight. Perfect in time to pop into your 4th of July displays. All right. So Timmy is the first R that I see. So she is coming your way. Thank you so much.
I just saw Caitlin pop in. Hello, Caitlin. Welcome. How are you? A little Emerald City Vintage is here with us. Make sure you give her a follow. And I did see she's doing a whatnot sale soon. So make sure you follow her on Instagram and then also give her a follow over there. My first quick claim, gang, I had 2 more of my global paperweights available. So if you guys purchased some in Monday's sale, I have these 2 available, but they're going to be a quick claim. So no damage to them. The first one is this adorable little lamb, this cute little global. Usually I've been finding with these, since I'm now Mr. Global paperweight guy, if they don't have a sticker, they're normally stamped global on the bottom. So this one is stamped global on the bottom. No chips, no cracks would be great in your Easter decor or even at Christmas in a nativity. Cute little lamb. And then I have the cute little kitschy dog. And this one isn't marked, but does have the sticker. So if anybody's interested in these to add to the ones they bought on Monday, or if you want to start a collection, they're just going to be $12 choice. $12 choice, no chips, no cracks. The lamb measures about 3 inches tall, and the dog is about 3.5 inches tall. Okay, so they're going to be $12 choice. The first person that puts in the letter G for global is going to have shot at them. can take one or two. The letter G, $12 each on either the dog paperweight or the lamb paperweight. You can take them both. All right. It looks like I see Lisa. Lisa, let me know which one you're interested in. Let me know. Les, you'll have backup. And then Sarah, you'll have backup if they all pass. So Lisa, let me know if you want the lamb or if you want the dog. And you can take both since you were the first one. They're just $12 each. Let me know if you want the little doggy. Hopefully that's reading. All right, congrats. That other one looks very Lady and the Tramp, I think. All right,
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.
Okay. My next claim round is going to be a choice. So whoever types in the first letter of this choice can either take one or both. So your first choice, I have some birdies, some little made in Japan birdies. I have mentioned in a couple previous sales that I'm redoing my bathroom up here. It's no longer going to be the bird sanctuary bathroom. It's going to be something else. I don't know what yet. It's definitely not going to be a quintessential mermaid bathroom. I just don't know what. But I have some birdies, and this one is green and blue, and he's just perched on a little log. Excuse me. He is March Japan on the bottom. Measurement for this guy, he is 3x2. Okay, just a cute little figurine. And then the other choice is a pair of OMC Japan little birdies, little blue birdies. So you're going to get both of these in the second choice. And they're just tiny little, these guys are a little bit smaller. They measure 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. So these ones are super tiny little birdie friends. Okay, so those are your two choices, either the green bird or the pair of the little blue birds. And these are going to be $12 for choice. So either the pair for 12 or the green bird for 12. And if you're interested in anything, the letter that you're going to type in for these to claim is the letter T. T for tweet. Tweet, tweet. T for tweet. If you want any of the birds. Well, hello, Bill. T for
lag
tweet.
is real.
It is bad. It is bad.
It's coming. Hold on here.
Okay. All right. I am seeing the first T on my screen is Timmy. Again, so Timmy, let me know if you want green bird or a pair of birds. Next choice is going to be Lisa Green. And then behind that is Sarah at Renovative Home. And I see Tracy Ingram and Angela Easterwood and Marzipan. That is the order I see on my screen. So Timmy wants the little blue ones. Okay. You got that. So Lisa, let me know if you want the green one, the little green birdie. And if not, we'll pass to Renovative Home. If anybody wanted this one and you actually got a T in there, you know, the lag is so terrible. Comments are taking forever to come in. Mm-hmm. My screen is spinning on my phone. Oh. Lisa's passing. Okay, so Renovative Home. Renovative Home, let me know if you want the little green birdie. You do. Okay, you got it. Thank you, Sarah. All right.
Congratulations. All right. And gang, please make sure you're following my co-host on Mondays, Mr. Garden Guy Bill. Follow him over here on YouTube and over on Instagram. Bill just dropped a video, so you guys might want to go check that out. I know, Amie, you dropped a video on Monday, right? On Monday? Sunday.
Yes, Sunday. If you guys haven't seen that and you guys like to see flowers and tulips and antiques, Mama Pam and I checked out Holland, Michigan in May on Mother's Day. So if anybody hasn't watched that, I would certainly appreciate any views of that video or comments you guys want to leave me. And I always drop new videos on Sundays at 4 p.m.
All right. $12 choice. It's going to be on some kitschy dogs. So it'll be $12 choice. There's no damage. Your first one is going to be these polka dot dogs. So these are very collectible. A lot of times these are Arnart or other companies. I'm not sure who he is, but he has the gold.
He's UCADCO.
UCADCO. Okay. So he'll be your first choice at 12. No chips, no damage. If my camera wants to focus, he has gold and red little polka dots all over him. And all those dots are cold paint. So he's a cute little nugget. He is stamped Japan right there on the bottom. He'll be your first choice at $12. I thought he'd look good in a 4th of July. That's why I brought him a little red, little gold. And then this is your other little kitschy dog, very 1930s, sort of like
cool.
deco looking. He's almost very animated, like a cartoon. So he's in really good condition. Maybe he's a cat. I'm thinking maybe he's a cat. I thought he was a dog. Now I'm seeing cat with the whiskers. So it's a choice between a dog and a cat. Maybe Jason needs to learn that. So we're going to say this is a dog cat. Cat dog. This is a cat dog. But really great, very deco looking. There are no stamps on it. I thought for sure this was going to be like an Occupied Japan, but I don't know. And a lot of these are little dime store figurines. So it's going to be $12 choice on either this little nugget or that little nugget. Whoever comes in first can take one or two. They look great on your little trinket shelf. This little guy, he is about 2.5 inches tall. And then this one is about 2 3/4 inches tall. So $12 choice, no damage. First person who puts in the letter B as in Bill, can let me know which one they want. If you want the first one or the second one, or you can take both. I think they kind of look good together, but maybe we'll separate them. Look at those lashes. Woof, 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 woof. So $12 choice on these. And these little nuggets are getting hard to find, the polka dots. If there's any interest, there's the letter B. I see you first, Les. Thank you so much. So Les, let me know if you want number 1 or number 2 or both.
You got Fish Mom in too.
Okay. And then Fish Mom, you'll have backup. So let me know, Les, which one you want. We'll call the polka dot number 1. Cat dog number 2. You got cat dog. All right. Congrats. Cat dog's coming to you. Fish Mom, just let me know if you're interested in number 1, and we'll get it over to Amie here. Number 1, Fish Mom, if you were interested in that one for 12. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay. All right. My last claim is a Napco Bloomer Girl. And I will say right off the bat that typically this is a $60 piece, okay? But I rescued her because she does have some condition issues, okay? So the first thing is the end of her bow is missing, okay? So the little end of her bow that would be sticking out is gone. She does have some dark crazing. She's got, let's see if we can get it to pick up. She's got some dark crazing in the creases of her dresses. The worst part is right back here. It is kind of stained dark crazing, and that is on the other side as well, and in a couple of the creases of the dresses. I can't believe her hand's not chopped off. Usually if I see those, that is the first thing to be repaired. But just the missing end of her bow, she does have some dark crazing. That's why she's not $60, okay? Typically, these are harder to come by. This is only the second Bloomer Girl I've ever found. She would have a Napco foil sticker here on the bottom. That is not present. I had to rescue her. She still has some life left in her. So if you're interested in the Napco Bloomer Girl, she will be $18, and she measures 3 by 3 1/4. They did make 8 different poses and colors in these Bloomer Girls. There's also a Christmas series that is definitely harder to come by. All right. So $18 on the Napco Bloomer Girl. If you want to claim her, she will be the letter B for blue. And they did make yellow, pink, turquoise, all sorts of different colors and poses in these Bloomer Girls. Letter B for the Napco Bloomer Girl. If you want to claim her, I still think she's cute. That's why I had to rescue
very adorable.
Yeah. The Christmas ones are some of my favorite Napco pieces. All right. I'm not seeing any interest on her. That's all right. I'll bring her back at the recap.
Okie. My last quick claims is going to be choice on some plastic shakers with seashells on them. So they'd be great for mermaid bathroom or anything else. So this is your first choice. They're going to be $10 each. So I don't know. I've never had these before. You can see there's a little glue residue on them, but they sort of seem professionally done because, you get those chippy vases that are covered in little shards of shells and painted in these colors. So this is going to be your first set. There is a name on the bottom. I couldn't make it out. It does have an embossing with an M. If it wants to focus an M on the bottom. There we go. We'll get in on that. So M on the bottom. If anybody recognizes, I can't even read that from my end. So if anybody recognizes the M, this is your first choice. 1 or 2 of the shells might be missing on 1 or 2 of these. But these are so 1950s kitschy that I love them, and they're great, especially for a picnic, 4th of July, you head down the shore, anything like that. So that'll be your first choice. They're just going to be $10 each. So that's your first choice. 1 or 2 of the shells might be missing, and they're 4 inches tall. The second set is going to be these. I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen these before. They made them in all different souvenir places. This is a little souvenir set from Florida. Very 1950s. They sold these. I have Wildwood ones. I've seen Hawaii ones. I've seen other states. It has a little Florida on it and all that great chunky 1950s glitter. They both have their lids intact. There's no chips, no cracks. I love the yellow. There's a little bit of sticker residue here on the back. Just please note, $10 choice. These are about 2 inches tall. So they're about 2 inches tall. If you didn't want the Florida on, you could probably pop that off. But I think they scream Florida, Golden Girls, all sorts of Miami sort of stuff. So it'll be choice at $10 if anyone's interested. First person who puts in the letter M, as in Mother Tucker's, can take 1 or 2. Great for coastal, great to use, in your mermaid bathroom. But they're just $10 choice. First person who puts in the letter M can take 1 or 2. These great plastic kitschy shakers. This is my kind of kitsch. Like, in the 1950s, I'd have had a whole kitchen full of this stuff, honest to Pete. But maybe there's no interest. That'll be all right. Just wait another moment to wait for the lag. But $10 choice on either the larger 4-inch one with shells on it or the smaller one. But I don't know. Wait, I see an M coming in. Hang on. That's that lag. It's horrible, Amie.
It's bad.
I see it on my phone, but not here yet. So it looks like Vicky, I see you because I see you on my phone. So Vicky, let me know if you want. We'll call these the square ones. You can take both, but Vicky, let me know if you want the square ones or if you want the round ones. So just let me know if you want. I'm calling these the round ones, and those are the square ones. You can take both sets if you like them together. They're both, the yellow's kind of the same, but the round or the square. And we'll just wait for a moment with the lag. In the meantime, Amie, do you have anything to recap?
You do.
Okay. All right. Gotcha, Vicky. Thank you. All right there, Miss Amie. Do you want me to go? Oh, you said you would. Thank you.
I do.
Okay.
I do have a recap. All right. So how the recap's going to work is we'll show you the item. We'll tell you the price of the item, describe it to you, note any damage. If you're interested in claiming anything, just type in the item plus the price down in the chat so we know what you're trying to claim. So I have 2 things to recap.
Okay.
And the first thing.
Thank you, Sarah. I got you for the other ones. Thank you, Sarah.
Awesome. Okay. The first thing I had to recap was the little Christmas piece I snuck in the sale tonight. And so these are the awesome mid-century moon glow little decorative lights in their original box. I love the graphics on these. I have not tested the lights, FYI. They are present in there. It looks like all the bulbs and everything are in there, but I did not test them. I did not purchase them for them to be intended to use. I picked them up for the display ability of the box with all the cool stars and things on there. This piece was going to be where's my notes? These were going to be $16. So if you want to claim these, you can put in lights 16. The box is 9.5 by 5. So that's the size. 16 lights if you want to claim those. And then the other thing I just showed you was the Napco Bloomer Girl with the little missing part of her bow and the dark crazing spots. Most of them are on the back of her dress. There are a couple little spots on the front, but nothing as major as on the back. There you can see her features pretty good. Let's see if we can get that dark crazing. There we go. You can see it pretty good along the back. So if you want to claim her, you can do Girl 16 or Napco 16. Either one would work for me. Lisa, I see you for the lights. Thank you so much. I'll write that down. And if you want the girl, just put in Girl 16. That's all I had, Jason.
She's a great starter piece, Amie. You start out with her, you keep her till you find one that's in better shape, and then you can sell her. So she's a great starter one. All right, gang. From the auction part, I had one piece of glass left. So I had, Les wants the girl.
All right, Les. She's coming
Great
to you.
soul.
Thank you so much.
That's a great score. I'm happy somebody nabbed that. So I had this from the early auction part. Again, my theme tonight was 4th of July picnic. And I thought this was a great red for your 4th of July. This was $24. This is the Fenton Scrollin' Eye, a gorgeous compote. It does have its original Fenton label, which means this is prior to 1971. No damage at all, no issues. Again, I was showing that you guys could stack this. I think this is I also think this is very stately, the pattern. I think it would be great, very patriotic looking. That's why I held it to bring to this. And again, if you guys know this pattern in red, you don't see it that often. You don't see it all that often. So if anybody's interested, no damage, 5 inches tall by about 5.5 across, just $24 on the Fenton with the original label, the Scrollin' Eye. If anybody's interested. And then I had just a few moments ago, this little nugget was $12. If anybody's interested in him, he is in really good condition. He has the gold and the red dots. Super cute. He was just $12. So if anybody's interested in him for $12, he is stamped Japan on the bottom. So Lisa, let me know what you were interested in. I see Lisa put in an I. So Lisa, just confirm if you were interested in any of my claims here at the end. So again, I'm just showing him just for another moment this lag is horrible. So Lisa is let us know if you're interested in the Fenton, Lisa. You could definitely have that. It would look great with your other piece you got. So he was 12 if you're interested in him. And I feel like the lag is horrible and I normally don't do. Oh, all right, Lisa, thank you so much. So I got you for that. Let me write that down real quick. Lisa, thank you so much. I don't normally keep coming back to things, but I can just tell Amie, the lag is horrible. So
it is bad. Sally wants your pup.
All right, Sally, thank you so much. Then I'm going to make us big, and I will get all that written down. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you guys so much. So now that we are finished with our sale portion, we're going to be moving into your guys' fantastic finds of the week. And so I know lots of people have been emailing us. So we're kind of going within the order that people email us to showcase a couple people each week. So we have 2 more people to feature tonight. And I can't wait to see what pictures we got sent in. So Jason, who do we have tonight?
We do. Let me get this off the screen right here. Again, thank you guys so much. We are going to share with you tonight Tracy, and we're going to share something from Sweet Rosebud. Next week, we have got a lot of other folks. So we're kind of keeping it a secret, but I want to let you guys kind of know. Amie, you're all right if I just say some folks that'll show up? Okay. I know we were going to keep it a secret, but we got a lot of interest. So in next week, we'll have a little cute fluff to show you. We'll have a little Karen to show you, Karen S., Les, and Noel. So a lot of you guys sent a lot of pictures, so we might just do 2 more next week and really double down on all the pictures. So, but tonight we're going to show you some of Tracy's finds first. Then we're going to show you Sweet Rosebud. So let me pull some of this up here. We'll get into the other screen. And this was the first thing, Amie, that Tracy sent us a picture of. So picture 1 is going to be the outside of the item. Picture 2 is going to be on the inside. So she picked up this vintage Christmas box purse. I love it. I've never seen one like this with the loose. Do you think that wouldn't be?
I think it's that 3D, like I've seen pictures made this way in frames that are kind of like it's a paper printed scene, and then it's like shellacked paper built up in several different layers to make it more 3-dimensional. That's what it looks like to me, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, and hang on. Here's the inside. There's the inside. Look at that.
Wow.
I know, but it kind of looks like there's a nail. I see. I don't know. Do you think this was mass produced, or do you think this was like a one-off that somebody?
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I've never seen a box purse look quite like that before.
I don't know, but Tracy.
Oh, Tracy Ingram. Okay, so this is yours, Tracy.
Yes, it is.
Tracy, do you know anything about this? It's very interesting.
Yes, please put in the chat. And then she sent us another photo, and I'm really excited to share this because you do not see these this often. Look at the old wall phone.
Oh, wow. Does it still work?
I don't know. Wow. Now, Tracy, is this one that is like a reproduction? Because I see that there's a badge on the front. So would this be a reproduction or? I don't. Well, let's go back to the purse here for a second. I got to tell you, I
just don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel
So
like
the front of it kind of does look like it's made out of a picture frame.
It does.
To me. But the handle on it's fantastic.
In my opinion, if a dealer in the store brought it up to me and asked me to help them at Mother Tucker's, I would tell them that I think this is an older upcycle. So I think it's probably something that somebody made probably from the 60s. That would be my guess. That I think somebody made it from the 60s, but they made it professionally. And a lot of boutiques.
It's very well done. Whoever did that. It's very cool.
It is. And a lot of boutiques used to hand make things and make them very professional and then sell them. So that would be my guess on this. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And then, of course, the telephone, which I think, because I remember, I don't know, I'm sure you remember, Amie, in the 80s, these were popular.
Yeah.
As folks, this was the big deal. If you had a rec room in the basement, you had to have one of these old dial-up phones.
I actually remember in the 80s that Pizza Hut still had these kind of phones that you could make calls on.
You're
and the
right.
Pizza Hut I had. Yeah.
You're right. All right, gang. So those were some pictures from Tracy. Thank you so much,
Awesome,
Tracy.
Thank you.
So now Sweet Rosebud, she sent us one photo, Amie. She sent us one photo, Amie. She said that these are finds from an estate sale. So everything that she bought in this picture cost her a total of $36. So these fantastic finds were only $36. And then I'll pull it up, and she actually broke down some of the things that she bought. I think that's a good buy for $36.
That is a really good buy. I agree.
So she found the doll, Amie. Believe it or not, the doll, you can see she's showing us the tag, $10.
Yep, and that's for sure a composite doll, an older composite kind of doll with the Betty by eyes. Yeah, $10. I would scoop that up for $10. I would.
And she actually found a comp. She said she found a comp for $79. So I think you're doing pretty good.
Yep.
I think you're doing really good if you're in at 36 and you found a comp for $79. And then she paid $5 for the fan. And the fan has the 4-digit number on the back.
So it's definitely an advertising fan.
Yeah. I love those fans. And they are great to give you height in a display.
Yeah, if you pop in the top of a vase, they look great to display that way. I never see these in any kind of good condition. They're always ripped or stained every time I come across any cute fan like this. So that's great condition too.
Now those bird shakers, just in my years of liking and having shakers, they look very Occupied Japan to me, or they could be Czech. Usually Czechoslovakian had that kind of bird style. They did pictures and things. So I'm thinking those are probably Czech or they're probably Occupied Japan.
Definitely 40s.
Yeah, all the way. And then the nut chopper up there, I've never seen one so clean because the top of that is all tin. And usually those little nut choppers, they get...
I still use that kind of nut chopper to make my banana bread. Nothing works better than that. My mother still uses one of those nut choppers as well.
And that cute little composition baby downer, wouldn't that be composition, Amie?
Yeah, I think so.
I got to tell you, I think you got a really, really good buy for your $36. I think those
good buys. Those are some
really good, fantastic finds. So, I mean, honestly, Amie, if you were in an estate sale, I'd have bought, I mean, there's money to be made on that. Plus, you're getting it at a great price for your collection. So, guys, thank you so much for those pictures this week. Again, please stay tuned. We have a lot of pictures coming from Cute Fluff, Les, Noelle, and also Karen S. And gang, if you want to participate, this is new for all of us. Very chance for you guys to take over your time to share here on YouTube. We're completely interactive here on Fantastic Finds. If you guys have anything you want to share with us, please email me and Amie. We have this set up for Gmail. It is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. Just feel free to shoot us as many pictures as you want. And we do ask that you give your name and please give a brief description of what you're sending us photographs of so we can at least narrate and talk about it when we share it. And I think next week maybe we'll double down and go a little heavier than just 2 folks. But like Amie said, we just kind of want to space it out a little bit so we can keep doing this every week. I got to tell you, I'm excited about this. And I know we're getting a lot of feedback of folks that are really loving doing this. I think this is really, really neat.
It's very fun. I like to see what you guys are interested in, what you find out in your part of the country, how you incorporate like stuff that you either buy from the live sales or stuff that you pick up yourself and make a little display out of it. I love seeing that stuff. It's so fun. So thank you guys so much for participating. It's awesome. I'm
anxious. I'm anxious for the Christmas pictures. That's what I'm getting ready for.
Yes.
I can't wait to see the Christmas pictures. And if you guys decorate, like Amie said, if you guys do a Christmas in July, please send them to us. Even if you guys do like an epic 4th of July, I'm going to consider that a find because you found the thing. Send us those pictures too. We'd love to see them as well. So
yes.
Gang, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Karen Gillette, thank you so much for being
Thank you, Holly.
Our mod and bid ender, and Holly and Karen, please put in Gavin's link to his channel, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. He's the other half of the Gillette Corporation or family. And
Where did that come from?
I don't know. Look, that's the silliness we used to do as DJs. When you DJ, people come in, you say silly things like corporations or their little network or their little posse, the Gillette posse or something. Just silly nonsense that we used to say. So, gang, please make sure you're following Enamor Amie, following my friend Garden Guy Bill. Amie, when can they see you again? When can they find you again?
So I will be back next Wednesday for another Fantastic Finds here on Mother Tucker's at 8:00, because I will be traveling to Elkhorn this weekend. So if you guys are coming to Elkhorn and you're at the show and you happen to see me, say hi. I'd love to say hi and meet you in person. That would be fun. It's supposed to be a hot one though. So yeah, it's going to be like 96 degrees Sunday. And as a reminder, if you haven't sent me your information, please do that. I will be starting my packing super early in the morning tomorrow so I can get your invoices out to you quickly. I will be needing to ship everything by 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday because then I'm leaving. I'll be gone, hitting the road. So I want to get all of your goodies out to you as soon as possible. So I certainly appreciate all the purchases tonight, all the kind comments that you guys put in the chat. The community that you guys have built over here is fantastic to see. Besides your fantastic finds, it's a fantastic community. So thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. And Lisa, thank you. We appreciate having you here. And everybody, even if anyone's out there lurking, we appreciate you so much. And gang, again, remember, we keep the sale moving because we appreciate your time. We know you guys want to come hang out a little bit, relax, see some great vintage, see some friends in the chat, but we keep our sale moving. That way we respect your time. So just remember that, gang, and thank you guys so much. I will be back on Monday right here on my channel, Mother Tuckers, for Marvelous Mother Tuckers Monday. It's just going to be me and Bill this week. So Bill's got to make up for missing a sale last week, so we're going to double down a little bit. You know what you can probably expect from him and I, a little glass, a little kitsch, little planters, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So some pottery, don't forget the pottery. So me and Bill will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday night. Then, of course, I'll be back on Wednesday here with Enamor Amie for Fantastic Finds with some more of your finds. So, gang, we got you through the middle of the week. We hope we made you laugh. We hope you guys had some fun. We hope you guys scooped up some great vintage. But the weekend's right around the corner, and everybody, please have a safe week. And I do just want to throw out one thing. Tomorrow during the day, and I think it starts at 1 p.m., Fatbird Finds is having a petite sale.
Yeah, the PYT.
Yes. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are following those other channels. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, please check it out. It's going to be on Fatbird Finds channel. Jamie Mid-Century Wasted is going to be part of it. Miss Pam.
1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central. Yep.
Oak Grove Mercantile will be part of it, and along with Katie Vintage and Vinyl. So all 4 of them are going to be participating in that. So please go check that out. Hopefully in the future, one of us will be participating. They kind of have talked and said that potentially they'll do it again. So, but in the meantime, go check them out tomorrow at 1 p.m. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's it. Again, Karen G., thank you so much. Holly, Amie, it's always my pleasure to spend my Wednesday nights with you. It's always so much fun. So, and make sure you guys buy some of her merch. Get some of those stickers. They are really, really good. Reach out to her. She can throw them in your box when she's shipping them out to you. So, all right, guys. Hopefully we get stickers here soon. We're working on it. We're working.
I can't wait to see your guys' stickers. They're going to be amazing.
It's going to be good. All right, gang. Have a great night. We'll see you back here Monday night at 8 p.m. Take care, everybody. Good night.